What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Dilly Vanilli, Dylan Sports Network. Here we're talking Game 3 of the NLDS between the Giants and the Dodgers. I'm glad that you're here with me to talk some baseball. We got some football news to discuss. We're going to talk a lot of sports here for the next three and a half hours. So I hope you guys enjoy this stream. We're going to pump this out to Twitter. We're going to pump this out to Snapchat. We're going to pump this out to Discord, and then we'll talk all things baseball, all things football, a lot of stuff to discuss here as some breaking news happened in the last half hour or so. We'll talk about that. We'll try to be as much politically correct as we possibly can be, although I don't really know how much we can do that, but we'll see. Today's sponsor, no, they're not a freaking sponsor. We'll get there one day. Years and years away. Monster Day, baby. I realized I was on stream yesterday, and I was not energized whatsoever. So, yeah, I need this Monster. That tastes good. I don't think I've had a Monster in a couple of days, actually. When was the last one I had? I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, I really don't remember the last one I had. Saturday. I had one Saturday. All right. Snapchat's got it. New baseball stream, baby. Twitter. Getting the link there. We're also going to put this onto Discord. Discord, I want to say, is the right location to put it on. I think somebody already puts it in our Discord, but I want to make sure. Did they? No, they didn't put it in. That's okay. We're going to put it in ourselves. If you guys are just tuning in, subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network. Sports fan, what's going on, buddy? Yes, I did see that Gruden got fired. We're going to talk about that during the stream at some point. I want to kind of save that for a little later just because it's a little fresh, and I've already discussed I've already put my opinions at least on Twitter. I want to wait to that. But if you guys are not subscribed to the Dylan Sports Network, you should. We got opening pitch here, and it is a ball. We got Max Scherzer on the mound tonight for the Dodgers, so it's going to be a really good matchup, I think, overall between pitcher and batter here. Tommy La Stella, the second baseman for the Giants, is up to bat first. The 0-1, and it's off the plate. That's actually what was the 1-0 count. Now it's 2-0. Again, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. We're going to talk a lot of baseball tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about football as well during our breaks here. We do have Monday Night Football currently going on, but don't want to talk about that. The 2-0 is a strike on the right corner. So 2-1, the count. I'm very much looking forward to this game. You know, I was talking about streaming baseball, and this is the perfect matchup right here, man. You got a 107-win team in the Giants. You got a 106-win team in the Dodgers. Two teams in the same division going back and forth. I'm so much looking forward to this game. The 2-1 count from Scherzer. And, wait a minute. He just tripped. He didn't throw the ball, but he's tripping. Now, it's very windy out there today. It was 69 degrees. Nice. It's very cold, though, and there's a lot of stuff there. Oh, man, now you're talking about an Eagles upset? No. Nah. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. There's certain games I could see you going for. I was talking about Panthers last week. I was like, I could see it from you, but not against the Bucs. 2-1 pitch is fouled off. So 2-2, the count. Of course, just as we start stream, 4 minutes into stream, we've got to charge the computer. Kind of important to be having streams with a computer, I would think. Let's get that plugged in. Plug in the bottom here. And are we good? Are we good on the plug-in? And it is a ball for the 2-2 counts. Now it's 3-2. We're good on the computer front. We're also good on energy front because we don't need any more after this monster. Didn't have one yesterday, okay? We'll take it. 3-2 count. Scherzer shines off the pitch that was asked for from his catcher. Now he'll throw 3-2. And swung on and missed. What was it? Tipped. It was tipped. I was going to say swung on and missed, but it was tipped just a little bit by La Stella. Let's talk about our lineups real quickly tonight. For the Giants, we got La Stella, Yastrzemski, Posey, Crawford, Bryant, Wade, Longoria, Duggar, and then your pitcher, Alex Wood. For the Dodgers, we have Betts, Turner, Seager, Turner, I guess Trey Turner at the 2 spot, Justin Turner at the cleanup spot, Chris Taylor, AJ Pollock, our Bullholz, Will Smith, and then Max Scherzer as the pitcher as he throws one low, and that is a lead-off walk. So this was kind of a battle of the first at-bat of the game, and the round goes to the Giants. So, yeah, now they're going it over there on their TBS account, Scherzer and Smith over there as your battery and your pitcher here. 3-14, bro. They ain't going 3-14. I mean, they're going to lose quite a bit more games now, but we'll see how that goes. Excuse me. We are going to talk a lot, probably in extensive detail about that situation. As a journalist or wannabe journalist, talking about that situation is going to be a lot of emphasis this week in our class, I'm assuming. So, leadoff runners aboard. Yastrzemski looked like he was going to bunt there, but the pitch was not good enough to bunt, so it's 1-0. Mike Yastrzemski, one of my more favorite players, one of more underrated talents. He had a worse year this year than he did in his last couple of seasons, but I still think he's a very good young talent for the Giants, and he didn't have the worst counting stats on the planet. So I think you'll take that for the Giants as they're an up-and-coming team. 1-0, and that is away 2-0. Maybe the wind's getting away from him or something, but Scherzer has not thrown his best stuff just yet. Although, in Scherzer's 19 postseason starts, he has a 5.21 ERA and 4 home runs allowed in the first inning. So that's kind of big. It's a lot. That's a lot to digest there. 2-0. And, woo, that ball almost hit Yastrzemski right in the foot. It's a 3-0 count. Yeah, also the group chat between Mitch and I and one other guy, Kevol, you guys know from the Bottom Line View, we're discussing about the John Gruden situation and all the details that are getting out there as the stuff is going on. And the 3-0 pitch, that was low, but it was apparently in the strike zone, so it's 3-1. I would like to point out it was not in the strike zone, but it was called a strike. Not a terrible call, but still low. As we see our home plate umpire, Ted Barrett. So, Barrett, you're on the call tonight, buddy. You better be making some good stuff. I saw some bad calls in that Yankees-Red Sox game from or inconsistency from the up there. 3-1, and it's fouled off. So we got another full count. Can Scherzer win this full count battle here? As we'll definitely see the runner trying to tag up from first on this play. Again, if you're not subscribed to the Dylan Sports Network, we're live streaming continuously. Next stream, I'm actually probably going to have to figure that out during the end of the stream. We'll figure out if we've got one going. Maybe Wednesday we'll do a live stream because I think tomorrow I'll be a little busy. But Wednesday could be a good day for a stream. 3-2 the count. Scherzer throws, and Yastrzemski fouled it off. You guys see that Red Sox and Rays 17-pitch at bat? That was crazy. I turned on the game, and that was literally the first at bat I saw during that sequence. I was like, what's going on? And I just kept getting more excited. I was like, who's going to win? And then finally, the strikeout from Meadows. I was like, geez, that was insane. This is hitting. It's bossing. This should boss him. 3-2 the count from Scherzer. He's looking to Will Smith for a confirmation. Here's the pitch. And strikeout looking. I said swung on a miss, but it's not true. Strikeout at the bottom of the zone, and it was a good pitch. It got Yastrzemski looking, didn't even attempt to swing at it. It was in the strike zone, no doubt about it. So a strikeout for Scherzer, and he's had his first out of the inning. Yastrzemski is retired, and here comes Buster Posey to the plate. One of the best Giants in recent memory of the last 20, 30 years. You could even put in conversation one of the best of all time. He's a borderline Hall of Famer with the amount of stats and resume that he has, including his 3 World Series rings. So, Buster Posey up here. Let's see what Scherzer's got for him on the first pitch. Swung on, and Buster Posey has a single to right field. That was a good pitch. Well, a good hit, I should say. That pitch was kind of hanging for a little bit, got to the bottom of the zone. It was in the strike zone, but it was right in that 8th level on the bottom of the middle of the plate. And Buster Posey was able to make nice contact for an easy single. Nobody was even in the vicinity, the shortstop, second baseman, none of that were in the area to get that ball. So Posey is now on board, and Brandon Crawford, the man, the myth, the legend is up for the Giants. Probably their best player all year, I would say, is Brandon Crawford. He's done a very good job, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing what he's going to do. This is regular season stats. He's 3 for 8 for the home run and 2 RBIs in this NLDS, so he's done pretty well, I would say, in the postseason. First pitch to him, swung on and missed. 90 miles an hour. That was right near the middle of the zone, too. So, Scherzer's going to test Crawford, I think. If you guys are not subscribed to the Dylan Sports Network, subscribe. We're live streaming. We're talking baseball all night long, baby. We got a lot of stuff to discuss. Brandon Crawford up there on the 0-1 count. Estella's on second, and Yastrzemski, or I should say Posey, is on first. The 0-1 pitch, top of the zone, 96 miles an hour, and Scherzer gets a strike 2 swinging. That was a perfect pitch, one of his best pitches of the entire inning. Crawford has a very good at-plate appearances against Scherzer, 7 for 17, 3 doubles, 2 home runs. So he has gotten some success off Scherzer. He's going to be seeing him, at least at this at-bat. If the Dodgers want to win tonight, he's probably going to see him 2 or 3 times. So here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is low, so it's 1-2. 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Like I said, Stella's at first off of a 3-2 walk that he got. It's consolation. Yastrzemski struck out, and Posey got a single to right field to get the runners here for the Giants. Saw Mookie Betts there. He's going to definitely want to do something tonight. We're going to turn up our volume just a little bit here. I want to get some atmosphere, because I'm hearing my voice quite a bit, obviously. The 1-2, and that run inside. It is now 2-2 count to Crawford. As we're seeing here in the first inning, a lot of these longer counts for Scherzer. Other than the first pitch single to Posey, we've had a 3-2 count and a 3-2 count. Now we have a 2-2 count. It looked like Crawford wanted to call timeout there. But, fortunately for him, it was ball. So I guess it benefited him in a way. 2-2 the pitch here at Dodgers Stadium tonight. 2-2. Low, and we have another full count for Scherzer. Yeah, like I said, it is a full crowd, obviously, in L.A. The Dodgers fans did not get to see their team play in the World Series at Dodger Stadium last year because of COVID. The games happened in Arlington. They won the World Series, but you definitely know there's a different vibe this time around. They want to go and see them in another World Series. In the wild card game, Scherzer pitched 19 pitches in the first. I forgot what the stat was there, but it's 20 already. He's already thrown 20 pitches. This is his 21st of the first inning. Here we go, 3-2 count, swung on and fouled. Right side. So still 3-2 count. I get what Scherzer's doing, but I hate when he licks his hand. It's disgusting. I know he's trying to get more grip. That's disgusting. I cannot stand that with a passion. So a 3-2 count here, 1 out in the top of the first inning. This will be Scherzer's 22nd pitch of the inning. 3-2, and swung on and missed, I should say. 95 miles an hour, a perfect pitch. It was running inside. It could have been called a strike, but Crawford chased it, got a perfect swing and miss, and now 2 outs for the Giants here as Chris Bryant will be up to bat, the first baseman for the Giants. We see that swing and miss. That was a beautiful pitch. Beautiful pitch to get out of a jam there. Chris Bryant, obviously the longtime Chicago Cub. He played there for many years, won a World Series with Chicago, got traded during the trade deadline this year, along with a bunch of other Cubs as they swung on and missed first pitch from Bryant. He went to the Giants. Rizzo went to the Yankees. Baez went to the Mets. And, well, the Mets didn't make it to the playoffs. In fact, they had one of the worst collapses I have seen in recent memory. The Yankees got to the wild card game, but they didn't win, although Rizzo did have a home run in that game. They didn't get to go on to the ALDS. And Bryant's here by far in the farthest and best position. As strike at the bottom of the zone there, it is 0-2 the count. I would also say of the 3, Bryant was probably my favorite. In terms of the 3, the best hitter, Baez is the least consistent, but he's also the most explosive, so you take it from there. And probably the most consistent would go to Rizzo, but I think Bryant is still pretty dang good at what he does. And he's going to offer this Giants team a lot come postseason time. They need him for situations like this. 0-2 the count. This will be Scherzer's 25th pitch of the first inning. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. 3 strikeouts for Scherzer. He put himself in a jam, but he was able to get it on the outside corner. And what a beautiful pitch to get out of that situation. So, after all that, the Dodgers give up diddly squat, not a nothing, as we're going to the bottom of the first, tied at 0 still. If you're not subscribed to the Dylan Sports Network, I think you should. I think it'd be a great time to subscribe to the channel because more streams are coming. We're talking all kinds of sports. A lot of good time will be had here when we're talking baseball, NFL, college football. We got basketball coming up here in just a few weeks. I might do the opening game of the season, and then we'll go from there. What's going to be interesting about NBA is about availability in terms of games, whether I want to watch them or if they're in the big markets, that kind of thing. So definitely looking forward to seeing how that is going to work, but we're a few weeks away from that. Well, let me see what kind of games I want to stream, actually. Wednesday, what games do we have? Well, okay, Wednesday's going to be interesting because it'll be Rays and Red Sox or White Sox and Astros, but only if those games go to a Game 5. We don't know about that. Right now, in the Rays and Red Sox game, it's actually tied 5-5. Okay, the Rays did come back and tie that one up. So that might be a big game that I want to cover, although it's at 4 in the afternoon. Who the hell decided 4:07 Central Time, 2 on the West Coast was a good idea? Who was responsible for this? Okay, I get it. If you need to do like other games during the series in the afternoon. Okay, we had a 4-game split, and even though the Astros-White Sox game was postponed, and actually their game is going to be tomorrow, but I know that game was postponed, so I understand why you have to do those games at 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock and stuff like that. But this is a Game 5 situation. Put it on at a different time, bro. At least put it on at like late. I don't understand. White Sox Astros would be at 8:07. So they're giving us as much time as humanly possible. But I think that's lame, right? Because Wednesday, I'm going to have to come home. I was going to do something afterward or before that, but I might not be able to do that if that's the case. But we'll see. We'll think about it. I definitely want to cover that. I don't want to cover Thursday Night Football this week, A, because I'm busy, and B, because I just do not want to cover it. I think I'm going to call a college football game this week. On Saturday, Texas Tech is not at home, so I have no reason to be watching that game. Comment which game I should rather call this week. Oklahoma State and Texas or Arkansas and Auburn? Which one should I pick? Let me know in the comment section below, and I will pick one of those games. Okay, so we got the Dodgers back up here, and a lot of storylines coming for the Dodgers at bats. We got Betts, Trey, Corey Seager, Justin Turner, Chris Taylor, obviously Pujols. He's making his first start in a playoff game, I believe, since 2014, so that's pretty big news. And Alex Wood is on the mound for the Giants as he throws first pitch and just outside 93 miles an hour. His first 20 starts, he was kind of iffy a little bit. 4.22 ERA, he allowed 13 home runs, but his last 6, he was doing terrific stuff. He only has a 1-1 record during those 6 games, but he put the Giants in a really good position in a lot of those last 6 games. So he needed to get hot at the right time, and he is hot at the right time, especially against this Dodgers offense. And it's Game 3. Whoever wins this game has the clear momentum going into Game 4. And, yeah, there's a lot of stuff to discuss about that. Betts is up. 1-1 count. Swung on and just fouled on the left side. Again, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network here. A lot more streams. No Thursday Night Football this week. I'm actually realizing that the market for Thursday night, Monday night, Sunday night are extremely oversaturated as the 1-2 count and fouled away. But it's really oversaturated with the best of the best, or I should say the biggest sports channels. And I understand, a lot of those guys I like and enjoy watching. Sports Fury is a big example. I've streamed with them a couple of occasions, and I think they're really nice guys. As the 1-2 pitches away, swung on and fouled once again. But yeah, those are good guys. It's just, those guys are going to be leading the market when it comes to the big stream games. Mitch does a lot of big games, and even then, he doesn't really stream Sunday night, Thursday night, Monday night. He streams some of the afternoon games. So I'm kind of leaning towards doing more of those more frequently. And baseball streams have gotten good revenue or good streams as well. It's the 1-2 count, foul back away. Betts is holding on here on this at bat. But yeah, I think it's even easier actually to get these views here or get it consistently with lesser games, or not lesser games, but more of the non-prime time games, if you will. So the 1-2 count Alex Wood has here. Played 5 seasons with the Dodgers. He was okay in his time as the Dodger, and that was right at Betts' feet. So it's going to be a 2-2 count. Of course, we know what Betts is capable of. One of the best players in all of baseball. You cannot change my mind on that. The 2-2 pitch. And did he swing? Did Betts swing? He went around. I know the Dodgers fans are not happy about that, but he went around, and Betts is not happy that he went around on that. But it is the first out of the game for the Giants. So 4 outs in total, 4 strikeouts in total. So that's big. Next up to bat will be Trey Turner, one of the best in all of baseball this season as well. A top 5 MVP candidate, I would say. I don't think he gets the award. In fact, I don't think anybody that made the playoffs was going to get the award. It's either going to go to Tatis, Harper, or Soto, as that ball is out, way out for ball 1 to Trey Turner. But I think Trey Turner made a case for probably the best player this season that's left in the playoffs in terms of his overall 2021 production. As the 1-0 pitch, not called a strike. It was right near the zone, but it is called a ball. So 2-0. 328 batting average, 28 home runs, 77 RBIs, 911 OPS. Pretty good stuff, I would say, as well. Obviously traded at the trade deadline to the Dodgers from the Nationals. 2-0 pitch. Nice pitch by Wood. That was a slider, 84 miles an hour, right at the shins of Turner. But he got him to swing and miss that movement, that key movement. I've also got nobody in the house tonight. It is by myself. Everybody's at the library studying. Losers. No, I'm just kidding. 2-1. And that's ball 3. Yeah, nobody else is at the apartment right now. They'll be back probably by the end of this game. But I had free time today. I don't got free time Tuesday and Thursday this week. But I was like Monday and probably Wednesday I got time. And apparently those guys just had really busy Mondays. So it is what it is. 3-1 the pound. Swung on, and is that fair? It's a fair ball. It's a fair ball down the right field line. Is it, or is it not? Angel Hernandez is the right field ump, and he said it was foul. I got to look at this, brother. Okay, he's right. He's right. It was foul. Just barely. Woo, that was close. It almost even touched the white line, but it was foul. Okay. We know all about Angel. Here's the thing. We don't want to know your name if you're an umpire, right? Joe West is terrible, but at the very least, he's called like a crap ton of games. He's called the most ever in history. So I'm going to be a little more lenient on him. With Angel Hernandez, he just sucks. He just plain out sucks. 3-2 the count. And foul to the left side of the bullpen. So we'll keep going. Long at bats here in the first inning. A lot of these fights and struggles to try to get to first base on 3-2 counts. We've had 4 3-2 counts in this game through 6 or 7 batters. So remember Posey with the 1-pitch single. I think that was the only one for the Giants in that entire first inning. And then here we've got another one with Turner. They're showcasing the umpires a lot. 3-2. Right in the middle of the plate, and it will be caught. Out number 2. Yastrzemski with the catch. So 2 outs. Definitely won't be doing that on a broadcast. I'll tell you that much. I like how they have the flag, 2020 World Series champions for the Dodgers, right next to the American flag. It's so patriotic, right? Even though it's a little different. Guzman, he says, let's go Dodgers. You know, buddy, I could see them winning tonight. I'm not really cheering. Oh, hey, Coco, so just subscribe. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. If you guys haven't subscribed, you should subscribe. Join Coco on the train, the big streaming train that I've got here. But in terms of the Dodgers, yeah, Guzman. I'm not a fan of either of these teams. I'm being very subjective here, or very objective, if you will. And as that was a pitch right at the bottom of the zone, 1-1 count. So I'm looking for good baseball tonight. I'm looking for good action. I was watching some good action earlier, and I wanted to read the Gruden comment, but we'll do that during the commercial break. Was that swung on? No. 2-1 the count. That was at the ground, essentially. So let's get to 200 tonight, boys. We're 7 away from 200. There's a big goal of 1,000 that I want to get to, obviously, but I want you keeping me updated. Also watching the Red Sox. This game is good at the moment. Absolutely. As that swung on, Crawford going to get the ball, and he will get the out. So we're at the end of one inning from Seager there to try to get that hit. He was not able to. The Dodgers go in order 1, 2, 3, and we'll go to the top of the second scoreless. He pitched for the Dodgers back in the 6th. Oh, he pitched for the Dodgers? Wow. That's cool. That's awesome. Rest in peace because of the cancer. Obviously, that's awful. But let's go to that Red Sox game. Actually, it's on FS1, and I gotta remember what channel it is on here. Okay, yeah, let's take a look at that. We're gonna. Oh, of course it's on a commercial break. Of course. What about our Monday Night Football game? I know we're mostly MLB tonight, but there is football going on. Colts are beating the Ravens 16-3. Bro, what's going on with the Ravens? I don't know what's going on with that. Lamar on 3rd and 3. Is he going to get sacked? No, he's got to run. Yeah, he's going to run for that first. Absolutely. Oh, wow. Wow, look at the run. Look at these highlight moves from Lamar. Jesus. I'm just looking at that right now while we have a break. We'll talk about Gruden here in a little bit later. I will keep the Dodgers, I promise. I will keep the Dodgers. Right now it's on commercial. When we get back from commercial, I'll let you know. That is the most important thing for tonight's stream, is to keep on the Dodgers Giants game. Just finished the monster. Feeling good. We're energized. Kobe made it. Let's go. That's what it's all about. I'm destroying this dude in fantasy this week. I actually got a win. I scored 171 points. Had Herbert, Henry, Gibson, Dawson Knox, and Jamar Chase go off for me. Butker also had one of his best games of the year for me. I am actively looking for a new receiver, though, because Allen Robinson sucks. I could have had even more points because I started Denver's defense over Buffalo's defense, but that could have gotten me an extra 13 points. But I'm not stressing about that now. I'm still going to win. Absolutely. Okay, Tampa Bay and the Sox are back on. And I believe we're going to get the Dodgers game back here shortly. Let's put on – we do have a second, so let's watch that Tampa Bay and Red Sox game. Verdugo is up to bat there in the bottom of the 8th. It is 5-5. Wednesday, again, they're promoting Red Sox Rays at 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. I get out of class literally at 1:50. I walk home. I would give me 2 hours to do stuff. But then, I got to eat, I'm going to have to tell one of these dudes, hey, start cooking for me because that's, that's also screwed up. First pitch here from Scherzer and start the second inning. That falls. And did that get called? That called a ball? That was a strike to Lamonte Wade. But, okay, apparently I don't know what a ball or a strike is. Verdugo was on the Dodgers at one point. Absolutely, yeah. That's a crazy turnaround that he's on the Red Sox. And that was a ball, so that's 2-0. Hope they go to a Game 5. Yeah, I absolutely would love to see that series go to a Game 5. 2-0 the count, and that is a strike. So one was a strike that was definitely a ball. One was a ball that was definitely a strike. So I guess we're going to even it up there. Again, I just like to see consistency in your ump, right? Even if it's wrong, be consistent about it. We haven't seen the consistency, in my opinion. 2-1 the count, and that's popped up at the second base area. and it will be caught. So out number 1, Seager got the catch there. So out number 1 in the top of the second. How old do you have to be here? Do you mean in terms of the chat to watch this game, or what? I don't get what you mean by that. How old do you have to be here? You can be any age you want to be, I guess. We'll clarify. Just clarify that, and I'll answer the question because I don't really know what that means. First pitch of this at bat, and that is a ball that runs inside. Oh, in the chat. Oh, you can be. I don't matter. You can talk about anything. Or you can be how old you want to be. Evan Longoria is up to bat here. Long-time Ray. And that falls low. 2-0 the count. Again, Scherzer's having a lot of these long counts here to start off this game. Let's see. 2-0. Now he's going a little bit faster here. 2-0's the count. Swung on and missed. That was a good pitch right there. And 2-1 is the count. Excuse me. Career versus Scherzer, not good for Longoria. He's just 2 for 19. He has 1 home run and 2 walks, but not a lot of success for him. 2-1. That is a great pitch. 86 miles an hour, and it's now 2-2. Well, that's the thing. I mean, Scherzer is really good. He's just a lot of these starting pitchers this season, even the top of the top, have been pretty inconsistent, honestly. Even Garrett Cole. Look at Garrett Cole is a perfect example of that. 2-2 is the count. Swung on and foul to the right side. That was right at the bottom of the zone, but Longoria went ahead and swung at it, and he got a foul off of that. I mean, it's just been, to me, the pitching has been inconsistent recently. Very recently, it's been inconsistent across the board. And, I mean, it is what it is. It's very offensive-heavy basis we get in the postseason. 2-2 the count. Fouled back again. We'll keep going. We'll keep seeing more Scherzer pitches. Andrew doesn't like to see Scherzer pitch, obviously. Person on second with no outs with the Red Sox. Ooh. Okay. I'm down for that. I'll turn to that game. I'll like go back and forth here. 2-2. And that's low. 3-2. Did Kershaw get hurt? I believe he is actually injured at the current moment. I don't think he'll be on for a minute. I have to look into that. Well, he does want to be in the MLB. I guess I guarantee he wants to do that. 3-2 the count, and swung on and missed. Beauty of a fastball to Longoria, and the trend continues between Longoria and Scherzer. Scherzer getting another dub. Again, right at the top of the zone. Boom. Will Smith putting it on there perfectly for him. So 2 outs for Scherzer. We've got Steven Duggar, center fielder, coming up to try to hit here with 2 outs in the top of the second. And I don't want to be that guy, but usually it's better if you get this out right now because Wood is going to be coming up for the Dodgers, for the Dodgers or the Giants, I should say. That would not be good for him to be batting. And that is strike 1. If you guys are not subscribed to the Dylan Sports Network, you should. You should. More MLB streams. There's Kershaw. You should stream for more MLB streams. We got NFL streams, NBA streams coming up, college football streams, all that coming to you. The 0-1 count. And that is called a strike. I don't think that was a strike, but okay. 0-2 is the count. So probably the first 0-2 count we've had for Scherzer this entire game. There's the regular season stats for Steven Duggar. Not great. And we're going to get a 0-2 count here. The Dodgers fans are getting excited. 0-2 the count. And that's low. 86 mile an hour there, fell out of the zone. Not even close. Not even enticing to try to swing at that pitch. So 1-2 is the count. Let's see real quickly here what the Red Sox situation is. Oh, of course. 1-2 the count. Scherzer's 1-2 pitch is fouled off to the left side. So we'll go at it again. In the Red Sox and Rays game, did we get a throw out at third? I'm looking. Ooh, that's close if Verdugo was safe or not. That is very, very close. That was very close. We'll come back to that in just 1 second. Scherzer's 1-2 offering to Duggar. Here it comes. And low, hits the ground at 90 miles an hour. So 2-2 the count there. That close. Yandy Diaz was very close. I think he got him out. I think Yandy got him out. It looks like they're discussing whether or not if he's out or safe. What was the call? Was it safe or out? I'm trying to figure that out. Again, I'm trying to juggle back and forth. I'm not taking you away from the Dodgers game, I promise. It's just that is a very big situation going over there in Boston. The 2-2 swung on and missed. Scherzer's got 5 strikeouts through 2 innings. He got a clean inning here in the second. We're going to the bottom of the second. Dodgers and Giants tied at 0. So let's take a look. Okay, so he was tying up. Kiermaier was on the throw. A great throw. They called him out. Okay, so this is going to be a tough decision, I would think. Can I name one MLB player? Well, I mean, I can name quite a bit. I've already named quite a few. I don't know. You name more? Fernando Tatis Jr. There you go. Yohan Soto is my man. That's one of my favorites right now, but he's not in this situation. So, they're discussing. This is probably going to take forever, but I want to keep up on the situation while we do have a minute, because this is a big important play. Oh, it looks like they're going to take off the headsets. Out. Wow. Diaz got the out. Kiermaier with the throw. Savage. That's good stuff right there, man. Because that saves your season, right? That is a very big, important runner that would have been on third base with 2 outs. But no, Verdugo is out. Nice. Good stuff right there. So, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, that's a lot to take in at once, obviously. But good stuff there. Let's go to the football game for just a minute. Again, not a game I really cared about, but talk about that. Again, subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network. I'll be mentioning that up quite a bit because we got more streams coming. A lot of MLB, NFL, NBA coming away. College football Saturday morning at 11. Either going to be the Arkansas game versus Auburn or the Oklahoma State game versus Texas. Whichever one you guys want to do, I will do. What was the most amount of people I've had in this chat at once? Well, see, we just started this channel back up here a week and a half ago, so I don't quite remember the amount I've had for this one. It wasn't too many, but in terms of when I did my old channel back on the Bottom Line View, when I was on there, we had a ton of people on chat consistently. That was some crazy streams. You couldn't honestly get to every comment. That's how many comments there were. Those are crazy. But yeah, we just started this channel back up here a week and a half ago. So, I mean, we're growing here on the Dylan Sports Network. It's going to be bigger eventually, hopefully. We're trying to be consistent here in that department. But if you're not subscribed, you can do that. You can definitely well do that. There's a button there for it. Jeez, there's someone. Oh, I just got rid of that notification. All right. Waiting for the game to come back on here for the Dodgers. It's just got back from a commercial break. So your batters here for the bottom of the second is going to be Justin Turner, Chris Taylor, and A.J. Pollock. First offering from Wood to Turner, and that is right in the middle of the zone, 85 miles an hour, but there you go. And you have more subscribers than me, and I started a month ago. Well, I also had this channel back in the day, and I had a little bit of subscribers before then, as we're going to get back. There we go. 0-1 the count, and high, 92 miles an hour, so 1-1 the count. I had a little bit of subscriber hold on from previous, but, you know, they still watch the channel, so that's a good thing. So 1-1 is the count here to Justin Turner. Here comes the pitch. Swung on the right field line, foul. Almost hit Angel Hernandez, and man, I don't know if the MLB world would have been very sad if that had happened. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say anything negative to him. Just pointing out something that could have happened. By the way, he would have got hit in the head if that ball was to him because he was a very late reaction. Actually, no, he wasn't. Still kind of a late reaction. I said, come on, hit me. Come on. Yeah, always got to make a show of himself, of course. 1-2. Turner reached, but he fouled that back, so we still got a 1-2 count. Man, that beard from Justin Turner, I'm kind of jealous. I'm not gonna lie. I have a decent one right now, but it's not really on the sides or anything. I want to get more on the sides. 1-2 to Kelp, and foul to the left side. That was a hard pitch to swing at as well. He got just a decent amount of contact there. So. Oh, it looks like we got a new subscriber. Hey, thank you, Coco, for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. I'll answer the question after this pitch as it's fouled back. How do you get a lot of subscribers? Well, I think first off is the goal is to just be consistent, but continue to upload, continue to be here. Obviously you got to take times off, you got to take breaks off because it'll burn you out very quickly, especially if you're the only person here. But you got to be consistent with it, I think is the first thing. And second, be interesting, A lot of people are wanting to do live streams and wanting to do all these sports stuff because it's a lot of fun, but you got to differentiate in some way. 1-2 is the count, and Turner swings, and to Crawford. Crawford throws it at first, and that's out number 1. So I think that's the number one thing, just being consistent and just trying to differentiate yourself. Do something unique and special. Because I can upload videos, and I might do just regular uploads here every once in a while. But for the most part, I'm a consistent live streamer. Yeah, I mean, school is a big thing. I get it. School is very important. I'm going to college right now, So I get it. Being at school is a bigger priority. Be focused on that more than anything else. But when you have free time, just do something. Do something fun. Be fun about it. Have fun. It's the number one thing as well. As that pitch is away, 1-0 is the count. If you're not subscribed, join Guzman, join Coco, join the rest of the Dylan Sport Network viewers, and subscribe to the channel. Very much appreciated. As that is a ball that's called a strike. Again, what is with the consistency of these strikes today? Not a fan. 1-1 is the count. I mean, it is what it is. Just find a little bit of time if you can. Do something that you can do. It's 1-1 count. Swung on and missed. So they're giving us a real recap of the wild card game with Chris Taylor, the home run hero. He had a huge monster home run to give the Dodgers a win and advance to this NLDS in this big matchup against the Giants, which we've never had. We've never had this in the postseason, which is crazy. 1-2 the count, and that is a very high pitch for ball 2. Walk-off homer in winner-take-all game of the postseason. Bill Mazeroski, obviously the most famous one in the World Series, Chris Chambliss, Aaron Boone, Edwin Encarnacion, and now Chris Taylor. And by the way, that doesn't count, obviously, for like Joe Carter, who had it in Game 6 because it wasn't a walk-off game. That is swung on and fouled in the 2-2 count. Yeah, those ones don't count either. Like if you have a big walk-off homer, that's great. But like in terms of walk-off games or like winner-take-all games, only 5. Only 5. 2 of them have come in the new wild card format. So, I mean, I guess that's cool. But adds a little bit to the stats. So the Dodgers game is still tied up at 0. And the Rays-Red Sox game is in top of the ninth and tied at 5. Those are the scores right now. 2-2. And Taylor hits one in the center field. It is shallow, though, and it will be caught. Our number 2, Duggar, on the out there. So another non-strikeout out, but a good out after a 2-2 count. Now A.J. Pollock will be coming up there for the Dodgers as we head to the bottom of the lineup for both teams. So take another look at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, another stadium where we want to go to. My goal next year is to go to one stadium that I haven't gone to. I've gone to 6, I believe. Let's see. Ranger Stadium, I went to both Globe Life and the new one. I guess both Globe Life Field, but the old one and the new one. Houston, I went to the New York Yankee Stadium, which was awesome. I went to Camden Yards in Baltimore. As the pitch is up, 1-0 is the count. What else did I go to? Minnesota, I went to the Twins one. I went to Milwaukee for the Brewers. So 6, yeah, those 6 are the ones that I've been to. I want to go to more. but we'll see. We'll try to get that done soon. 1-0 and bottom of the zone, and it is a strike. So 1-0 the count. We're 6 subscribers away from 200. So we need you guys to subscribe and get that subscriber milestone up. It would be very important for me to get that going because we got to get on the train to 1,000. Once we hit 1,000, I can create monetizations. We'll talk about that in a second. 1-1, swung on and missed. Good pitch from Wood at the top of the zone. But yeah, monetization, got to get 1,000 subscribers. I got to get 4,000 hours of watch time. We're working on both of those very slowly, but surely we're going to get to that, and I'm very excited to have those things happen. So anything that you guys can do to help, if you guys haven't already, do it. It would very much appreciate it. 1-2. Swung on and missed. So Alex Wood gets the strikeout there. We're end of 2 innings, and we have a tied score of 0. Let's go watch the Red Sox game. Oh, actually, did the Colts score again? Jonathan Taylor with a touchdown? Wow, it's 22-3 in the third quarter. I forgot that game's already in third quarter territory. Wow. All right. Again, thank you, Coco, for subscribing. Hopefully your contemporaries will try to do that. Go to San Diego, best stadium. I think it's in my top 2 stadiums. That is one I want to go to for sure. See, California, other than Oakland, has some really, really good stadiums. I think Angels is probably the 4th best. So in terms of California, we're the 5, right? Oakland's bottom tier, right? They're the 2nd worst stadium in all of baseball. Angels is okay, not great. And then you have Dodgers, San Diego, and I'm literally just forgetting the third one. I just said it. I got to go. All right. See you, Coco. Appreciate it. Have a good one as well. I literally just forgot the 3 stadiums, the Dodgers, San Diego, and San Francisco. Duh. All 3 of those are terrific from what I've seen. So I want to go to all 3 for sure. And plus, those have got a lot of historical baseball importance and a lot of fun things. McCovey Cove over there in San Francisco and all that. But, yeah, hopefully we can. Again, California is a difficult one, though, because it is expensive. Bottom of the 9th for the Red Sox. Can they walk it off? They've got a big opportunity here. We're going to be paying a lot of attention to do that. San Diego is beautiful from what I've seen. I'm going to Georgia in a couple of weeks. I know I'm not going to watch any baseball there. It's not going to happen. Or the Braves. Can we watch the Braves? That'd actually be pretty dope. It'd be pretty dope if we got to the Braves situation there. It'd be the NLCS at that point. It'd be Game 6 of the NLCS, which would be a lot of money. But maybe. I got to see if the Braves go to the NLDS first. And that is high. How much are those tickets? I got to look tomorrow to see how much those tickets are, because those are probably really, really expensive to go to the NLCS at that time. But maybe I'll open up the bank for that situation. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty dope. If you guys are not subscribed to the Dylan Sports Network, please go ahead and do so. We're 6 away from 200 subscribers. The Red Sox situation right now is Vasquez is up, and he just fouled that one off. Going back and forth between both of these games right now. We're going to be focused on our stream here, but we're also going to be focused on the Red Sox and Rays game. Last team with back-to-back walk-off wins was the ALCS in 2004 when the Red Sox did it against the Yankees. And that amazing, incredible comeback that you can watch the 30 for 30 documentary for. I've watched it. It's one of my favorites. The 1-1 count to Vasquez. Oh, that was the pitch. That was a good pitch to hit. And he swung on and missed it. As Wood just made contact on the second pitch. Did he get out? He got out. Wow, he just got out at first base. I need to keep y'all updated on that. I apologize. But I did get it in time for the out. So that was a close one. Was that a Bunsky situation? No, he just swung on and made very weak contact. But Turner was able to scoop it and get him out for out number 1. 1-2 to Vasquez here in the Rays Red Sox game. Pitch. Low. And, right past Diaz. Oh, Diaz dove for it. We went right underneath his glove. So runner on first for the Red Sox. La Stella coming back up to the plate. He got a walk in his previous at-bat. Again, we're getting more viewers here. I like that. Subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network if you haven't already. Share this with your friends as well. Bottom of the zone there, 77 miles an hour, but it is a strike to LaStella. We're also talking a lot about the Rays-Red Sox game right now because that is in a critical stage of the game. That's in the bottom of the ninth. Red Sox can walk it off right now if they want to and if they can. And so we're going to keep up with both of those pretty much pitch by pitch. We're going to immediately talk about the Dodgers one as LaStella swung on and missed there for an 0-2 count. And then we're immediately going to go back to the Red Sox and Rays game. So Christian Arroyo, bottom of the ninth inning, no outs. He has a chance to be the hero or at least advance the runner to second, third, whatever. And pickoff throw is no good over there. That pitch wasn't even close, by the way, in LA. It wasn't a swung on and miss. 0-2. This one is swung on and missed. Scherzer's got his 6th strikeout of the game. Looking good. Scherzer was struggling for a little bit or having to throw a lot of pitches, and this time around he's doing good. All right. So here comes Arroyo here. And he's going to try to bunt. And is the bunt successful? The bunt is successful. Oh, he almost overthrew him. Ryerson almost overthrew him. So the runner advances to second with 1 out. And I think that's exactly what they wanted. Are we getting an interview in the middle of the game? Why? Okay, Scherzer, 2 outs here, top of the third. Yastrzemski's up, and that was a 92-mile-an-hour fastball right in the middle of the zone. But it is strike number 1. Wasn't even swung at. So we're trying to go back and forth here. Reds, Rocks, Rays. Focus on our Dodgers and Giants stream, but this is a very important back and forth, duo here as that is swung on and into right field. Betts gets the out. So we're in the middle of the 3rd inning. Nobody got a hit off of Scherzer. Now Scherzer's cooking it here a little bit, and Yastrzemski flied out to right for the out. Bottom of 3rd, tied up at 0 in that game. Now we'll pay our attention here for a little bit to the Red Sox and Rays game. Fierson's getting a little bit of a conversation. They say, hey, buddy, can you not give up the run, please? Can you, please get us to the top of the 10th inning? We need to get to the top of the 10th inning, or we will not have a season. Our season will be done, and the Red Sox will pull off what is considered an upset. I wouldn't say it's too much of an upset between team versus team. I think the Red Sox were very good all season, and they held I believe the longest amount of time in first place in their own division this season. But they weren't able to finish it. They became a wild card team at the very end, and the Red Sox got that opportunity. But this would be a seed upset for sure. So we got the bottom of the 9th. Red Sox and Rays, 1 out. Fierson got his conversation. You're going to see every one of the Rays players highlighted. Arozarena, Kiermaier. You've got the infield of Diaz. A lot of moving pieces right here as we have the lead up here. Oh, wow, pinch hitter. Travis Shaw is up to bat in the Red Sox game. Wow. This can't be over Schwarber? Over Schwarber? Oh, this is for Dahlback. Okay. Wait, no, I don't understand. I'm confused. As he fouls that one off. Oh, I guess Schwarber maybe got hurt or something because Dahlback was in, and then now Shaw is the pitcher or is the hitter. If anybody can tell me about that, let me know. But fouled off by Shaw, and the count is 0-1. This would be big to see right here on stream. I'm telling you, I'd be very excited. It would get me even more energized and pumped up. I did drink my Monster, so I'm a little bit on a high, a caffeine high, if you will. But we're going to keep it going here. 1-0-1 count to Travis Shaw. And, 92 miles an hour fastball. That was a good pitch. It was just looked at by Shaw. So 0-2 the count. We're still on commercial break in our Dodgers and Giants game. So we're going to take just a few minutes off of that while we pay our attention to the Rays and Red Sox. We could be seeing walk-off magic again. We saw it the other night. We could see it tonight. We saw it last night, actually. The 0-2 count to Travis Shaw. And that's fouled off. That was a good pitch right there to hit, but fouled off, still 0-2. We're still on commercial break. We're probably going to get one more pitch at least before we get the Dodgers and Giants back on. And no reason to really talk about the football game right now because it's like 24-3 or something. Well, as he should. 0-2 the count. Fierson. He is probably really nervous at this moment. It's got to be through the roof, but he wants to get that out to keep his team alive during the postseason. The 0-2. That's a high fastball. 1-2. Travis Shaw laid off it. And Pujols back here in the bottom of the third. He swung at the first pitch, but fouled off. So, again, here's Albert Pujols. You know? Oh, there's Clayton Kershaw talking. Albert Pujols in his first postseason action in 7 years now, getting his first at bat. And again, I'm watching. I'm keeping up here. Oh, Kershaw's going to miss the entire postseason with the left forearm. Okay. That sucks. That's a strike to Pujols there. 0-2 the count. Red Sox and Rays, 1-2 count to Firestone. I'm doing a lot of extra work right now, I promise you, so you can subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network for all the content and all of the action that we have right now, because we have a lot of it going on all at once. And I don't know which one's going to be first. I'm going to keep up with it with the Red Sox game. 1-2. That's a ball, 2-2. As in terms of the Dodgers game, Pujols swings, and is it a fair ball? It's a fair ball. It lands down for a single. So Albert Pujols himself, gets the first hit for the Dodgers tonight. And then the Dodgers fans are, yeah, pump it up, get excited. Well, you can't bunt, okay? So Scherzer's not going to be able to bunt because Pujols is the slowest man I've ever seen run the bases ever. 2-2 the count to Travis Shaw. Real quickly, and he makes contact. Oh, he's going to go to third, and oh my goodness! Wow, Jermaine Choi. Choi did not get the ball cleanly, so he's safe at first. We got runners on first and third, 1 out. In Boston, they're 90 feet away from winning. See, what was interesting about that was the runner was going to third. He was thinking about it, and then he said, once the throw was happening, I'm going to third. He went to third, and Ji-Man Choi just didn't pick it cleanly. I don't know if it was a bad throw or what that was all about, but he wasn't able to get Shaw. So we got runners on first and third in Boston with 1 out. That's a big play. That's huge. That's almost a game ending right there. We're going to 0-1 count to Scherzer right now. We're going to, again, talk about more of that as we keep going forward. Actually, this is Will Smith. I'm sorry. It is not Scherzer just yet. We got one more batter for him. 0-1 count to Will Smith, and he hits one deep in a left center field, but it dies out and will be out number 1. It definitely looked like to me that could have been bigger than just a flyout. As now the umps are discussing something to Alex Cora here. I don't exactly know what that is all about. That's probably going to take an extra 5 minutes because, of course, it's going to take an extra 5 minutes. Why wouldn't it? I'm assuming maybe, yeah, I guess your point is right, Guzman. They're going to take a walk here for the next at bat. I don't know. I mean, let's see. I don't know what they're discussing here. Well, let's go back to the Dodgers game real quick. 1 out in L.A. Bunts on for Scherzer. He's going to bunt, which is very interesting with Pujols running, but I guess it worked. And Pujols is now at second with 2 outs for Betts. Okay. Interesting enough. Sorry, I had to see myself on stream for a second. And we got a little bit of a bench or pinch hitting situation, pinch running situation. Verdugo at third now is off. Danny Santana going to be the runner at third with 1 out. So if a sacrifice is there, he's going to be trying to run to win the game. Again, going back and forth here. You don't want to miss out on the action. 2 outs in the bottom of the third of the Dodgers game. It is the runners at second is Pujols. Alex Wood is there to pitch. We got runners on first and third in Boston with 1 out. Kike Hernandez is the batter in Boston. I think, now Wood and Betts just called for timeouts, so we're waiting on that. Firestone looking to see if he wants to throw. Batter's not even up to play. Kike's not even that close to plate, so I guess I'll stick with the Dodgers for just one more pitch here for a minute. And the first pitch to Betts is a strike, even though Buster did not catch that 93-mile-an-hour fastball. All right, Firestone to Hernandez. Big at bat here. First pitch swung on and missed. Top of the zone, 97 miles an hour, not even close to hittable. But, man, what a play. Or what a pitch right there to get Kike swinging, at least on the first pitch. As there's a little discussion about what Wood should do next for the next pitch. There's a lot of commotion in Boston. We're going to focus, I think, on Boston for the next pitch. There's a 3-man shift on the left field, in the infield. for Tampa. They clearly think Kike is going to hit it on the left side. So we'll see. The 0-1 pitch to Kike Hernandez. Swung on and driven to left field. At the very least, it's going to be a sacrifice. Danny Santana's coming home, and the Red Sox have won in Boston. Kike with the walk-off sacrifice fly. And the Red Sox are moving on to the ALCS, baby. Woo! What a big-time moment. Getting out the AL champions of last year, moving on themselves, beating another AL East team, and the Red Sox have officially moved on to the ALCS. I thought it was a home run for just a second, but man, what a play, what a sacrifice. Danny Santana scores. We got ourselves a winner in Boston, and they'll be moving on to be playing either the Astros or the White Sox. The Astros currently have a 2-1 lead in that series. We could have found out tonight whether it was going to be or if the Astros had won tonight, it would have been them, but we don't know just yet. So we'll see about that. Wow, is the correct reaction, Guzman. As we're going to finally focus back into the Dodgers here. 0-2 to Betts. He swings, and that's foul to the left side. If you guys just missed it, Red Sox just got the walk-off. The second consecutive walk-off. And great game, great series. Apparently, Jeff Passan thinks this is a little bit of a 2018 Red Sox feel. Okay, 2018 Red Sox vibes, because I really like that team, honestly. It's one of my favorite teams of the last couple of years. Even though they didn't win the World Series that year. Actually, no, they did. Yeah, they did. What am I thinking? Loser. All right, 0-2 the count. They beat these Dodgers. 0-2 the count, and that's inside Mookie Betts. So 1-2 is the count. But yeah, that is the first of 4 confirmed teams in the League Championship Series. We got the Red Sox here. Either Astros or White Sox will face them. In the NL, we still got a lot more to figure out. This is only Game 3 tonight of this series. We're going to at least go to a Game 4. And we will also need to wait and see if the Braves can finish off tomorrow with a win against the Brewers, or if we're going to get a Game 5. 1-2 the count. Betts swung on again, and a hard foul to the left side of the field. Again, subscribe to the Bottom Line, or should the Bottom Line View? I'm not there anymore. The Dylan Sports Network for more MLB, NBA, NFL, NCAA streams. Very much looking forward to talking about more of that as we keep going. I'm glad you're with us here tonight because there's a lot of baseball to discuss, a lot of sports action to discuss, a lot of streaming here tonight. So I'm very happy to be on here and discuss all that with y'all. 1-2 is the count. Alex Wood, this has been his hardest inning so far. He was able to get the first 6 at-bats for the Dodgers out, but now he has to deal with Mookie Betts with a runner on second and 2 outs. Now, a single probably won't score Pujols, but a good hit would score Pujols. A 1-2 pitch. Swung on, and he's staying alive. Staying alive here. Yeah, with Pujols' speed, you're not getting a runner. You're not scoring with a single. It ain't happening. Unless you get a bobble somehow, because he is the slowest runner. Ooh, I think my dad might actually beat him in the race, and he is not fast at all. He's even older than Pujols, so I'm just saying. That's how I feel. 1-2 is the count. Pujols on second. Betts at bat. Wood working on his 51st pitch of the game. 1-2, and that bounces. It's 2-2 count now. The winner of this game will take a 2-1 series lead in the NLDS, which would be pretty important going forward. The next game for this series would still be in LA, but it will be tomorrow night, actually, at 8:07. Game 5 would be in San Francisco. So that is important to note here. I would think the Dodgers would want to win this game, try to win the series here in LA. But, the Giants obviously want to go back to San Francisco. Actually, no, they want to win both games here, but you get the point. That has to happen. 2-2 the count. Wood throws, and that gets away from Wood, and Pujols is going to get to third. He just jogs to third base on a wild pitch. So a single will definitely now get Pujols home, and that one just got away from it. Almost hit Betts at his knee, but not a good pitch from Wood right there. That is considered a wild pitch. So now we got a full count here with 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning. A single will give the Dodgers the first run of the game. Don't really think that was on Posey on that one. That was all on Wood. Although maybe he could have caught it. I don't really know. But it was not a great looking pitch anyways. As we have a timeout called. Pujols at third. Obviously, the fastest man on the planet. The fastest man of the South, if you will. Because he ain't fast. He's not fast whatsoever. But he could definitely get to home on just a single now compared to him being at second base. The 3-2 pitch. Wood gets Betts popped up in the infield. And it will be caught by LaStella. So there was a close runner attempt, but no dice. After 3 innings, we're a third of the way through the regular game, and we are tied up at nothing. Only 1 hit for each team so far. That's funny. All right, if you guys are not subscribed, subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network. Right now, we don't have any more baseball on other than this game, so I think we're going to go to the Monday Night Football game for just a minute. While we have a break in the action, we're not obviously going to be focused on that because why wouldn't I? Or why would I? I'm also going to be talking about some of the sports storylines that I haven't discussed here yet. I know we're going to talk about the Gruden situation here. That could come up pretty shortly. I've got some things to say about it. I tweeted about it earlier. If you're not following me on Twitter, that's a good place to find the next upcoming streams. You're going to follow me at the DILLY VANILLY, the Dilly Vanilli. Follow me there. You're going to get all the updates on the streams because when I come in here on stream, I do talk about upcoming ones, but sometimes I'm not confirmed on it. So the only way to get my confirmed stream list will be on Twitter, 100%. And yeah, I got a lot of things that I tweet about on there as well. It is not all just about stream information. As the kickoff is underway in Baltimore, they're down 25-9 with 12 minutes left. Definitely did not expect that. My pick'em has been terrible this week, and this game would only cement that being even worse. But yeah, not really focused on that game too big. But yeah, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. A lot of stuff coming up. I'm very excited toward the DSN, the Dylan Sports Network is going forward here as we move forward into the season. Postseason for baseball is heating up very big. It's one of the best postseasons I've seen in quite some time. NFL's kicking up, ramping up into a new gear. We're almost 5 weeks through the season. Got a lot of that's going on. Very excited for that. Waiting for the game to come back on. If you guys want to discuss anything, you guys want to talk about baseball, you want to talk about sports, you want to talk about other stuff, comment below. That's an important factor as well. We want to discuss some sports during our low points during the game when we just don't have time or we don't have anything going on. You know, sometimes that does happen because there's an injury to, I believe, or I don't know who it was, Colts player in the Colts game. So can't really watch that. Now we're getting back to our postseason baseball. So we got Posey, we'll have Crawford, and we'll have Bryant. Part of the lineup here for the Giants. Scherzer's first pitch in the top of the 4th inning. Out of the zone, 86 miles an hour. That's ball 1. Posey got the only hit for the Giants there through the first 3 innings. He had a single on the very first pitch. That was in between Turner and Pujols. The 1-0 pitch. And don't know how that's called a strike, but it's called a strike. Posey's like, dude, are you kidding me? You giving this wide of a – I mean, it's even more frustrating if you're a catcher because you know the ump's going to be right there with you in the next half inning. So 1-1 the count. Right at the edge. This one is a strike, though. So 1-2. Talking about some of the at-bats that Posey has had in the NLDS. He's had 5 hits, 2 singles, 2 doubles, I believe, and a home run. I believe that is correct. And the 1-2 count to Posey. Swung on and missed. Another beautiful pitch from Scherzer. And he collects another strikeout. Is that 6 strikeouts for him right now? I believe that's the 7th, actually. So 7 strikeouts through 10 outs. You know him. He's definitely a strikeout guy. That's like his number one flavor. That's his number one way to get out guys. He wants to put pitches in zones where they can't hit it whatsoever. And sometimes I can bite him, but a lot of the time it doesn't because he's one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. So out number 1 for the Dodgers, Brendan Crawford is up. He struck out his first time up. First pitch, this at bat, swung on and right to Pujols. Pujols says, I got enough speed to at least get to first. Don't worry about it, Scherzer. And he'll collect the out. So 2 quick outs for the Dodgers here to start the top of the 4th inning. Tomorrow, we've got Milwaukee versus Atlanta at 5 Eastern time, and then Game 4 of this series at 9 o'clock Eastern time. So about 35, 40 minutes earlier than what we started tonight's game on. Again, I won't be able to stream that game or any games tomorrow. I'm a little busy. I got some work to do. I got a project to work on, and I need to get that done. But Wednesday we'll be back on, hopefully, if there's a stream to talk about. Top of the 4th, and a nice swing, and that's going to fall for a single for Kris Bryant. That was a good piece of hitting on the first pitch of the at-bat. And the second hit for San Francisco is going to be collected to Kris Bryant. As we take a look at that first pitch from the at-bat, that was right in the middle of the plate. Kind of fell out, and yeah, nice contact there. 2-hopper in the right field. Pollock was able to grab it up, but still a 2-out single for the Giants here. So 2 outs. Runner is on first. We've got Wade. I'm on to Wade up here. He popped out in his first at-bat of the game. Scherzer's first offering to him, and that is outside. 94-mile-an-hour pitch, 1-0 the count. Let's take a look at the shift here. Turner deep into right field. Seager right there just in the outfield grass past second base. Turner out there as well. 1-0 is the count. Scherzer throws. And 79-mile-an-hour curveball, absolutely beautiful at the bottom of the zone. That is a called strike. No swing and contact on there from Wade. So Scherzer threw 58 pitches here in round 4 innings. We've still got to finish this inning, but at about an average of about 15 pitches per inning. He threw a lot in that first inning. It was like 25. So he's been able to keep it a little bit low since then, but it also raises the question of how many pitches is he going to be. Now, if he continues this shutout, he could go probably 7 innings or longer if he wants to. But the question is that going to be the case? I don't think he'll pitch in the rest of this series. That's almost certain he won't. He'll be ready for the NLCS if they get there. 1-1, and that is outside. 2-1 the count. So he will not be there. Urias will get another start as well, and I believe Buehler will get the other start if necessary, or if it's flipped, one of the two. So one of those guys is going to get the offering, the next 2 offerings. Scherzer will not be in consideration for that. So maybe pitch count isn't a situation they need to look at. 2-1 the count here. This will be his 60th pitch of the game. Swung on and missed, 90 miles an hour. That was a perfect pitch. In the zone, that entire ball was in the zone. It wasn't really painting the corners there, but Wade has 8 game-tying or go-ahead hits in the 9th inning or later. That is most in the MLB this season. So the clutch gene is in him. Maybe he's not the most consistent hitter throughout the rest of the game, but when it comes to the 9th inning, circle Wade's name. I don't know why they decided to bring up that stat now because it's the 4th inning and the 9th inning, but we'll keep it in interest. It is an interest. As the throw to first, not even close. I don't really suspect Bryant to be stealing at any point unless if it's a 3-2 count, and it's a 2-2 count. So absolutely do not think Bryant is a speedster in any way, shape, and form. A little better than our Pujols, but who isn't in this day and age when it comes to running. 2-2 count to Wade. Scherzer's offering. Swung on and wow. That's an interesting comment. Don't even know what that means. Don't even know what that means. So 2-2 is the count here to Wade. He's holding on. He's trying to continue the at-bat with a runner on first, that being Kris Bryant. Bryant's got the mitt on, of course. He's like, yeah, I'm going to steal. Nah, you're not. You ain't stealing. And here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout. Make that number 8 for Scherzer. He's a strikeout machine through 4 innings. As we're going to the bottom of the 4th, still no runs across. So Scherzer pitches a pretty good baseball. He's given up 2 hits, but I don't think you're worried about it. Ooh, Ravens just scored a touchdown. It's 25-17. They also got the 2-point conversion, a very big 2-point conversion. Did Rhodes? Ow! Xavier Rhodes looked like he really hurt his leg there. That looks terrible. He's walking, though, afterwards. Mark Jackson got a pass to Mark Andrews. Okay. Wow, Mark Andrews has 9 catches, 129 yards, and a touchdown. When did he do that? Why didn't he do this for me and my fantasy team last year? The heck's that all about? Oh, wow, the Colts only have 3 corners left. So that's not good. Who has Mark Andrews? Oh, Dylan? Oh, wow, Dylan actually got a pretty good game. Pretty good way, even though 2 of his players got hurt. Wow, that's pretty crazy. But, yeah, he didn't do that last year, even though he was fantastic in 2019. As Wentz throws, complete for a gain of 3. Granson. Again, we're not really focused on the Monday Night Football game. It's just A, public interest, and B, kind of a breather before we get into or we get back like in our break in between the game, because there is no more baseball tonight. This is our last game of the night, and we're going to just keep up with live sports while we have a little bit more live sports on. So in terms of breaks, this is where we go. Wow, that AFC South is terrible if the Colts don't win. 1-3, and they're second in the division. Because Texans and Jaguars are also in it, and they're 2 of the 3 worst teams in football. So Carson Wentz play action. He's looking deep. He's got time looking deep. Now he says, no, I'm just going to chuck it to Taylor for a first down. And Taylor makes a nice move. He's going to the 40, 50, 45, and the 43-yard line. Good game. He wanted to go deep, but he had him right there. We're still commercial break time here, so we'll come on. We'll stay on this play for one more, or on this game for one more play. Where was he wanting to go there? Yeah, probably a good option. Probably a good call. You go to Taylor there, and then Taylor made a nice move to get out of Justin Houston and Patrick Queen's tackles. Taylor has 12 carries, 12 touches, 161 scrimmage yards, and 2 touchdowns. Whose man does he think he is? Whose man does he think he is? As Wentz, he's going to get sacked. Nice. That's true. We'll talk about the Gruden situation after the Monday Night Football game, because I do want to focus on that. As that is a strike 1 there. As that is swung on. Good contact there, but it's going to be right to Wade for out number 1. Hold on. Oh, there. So Alex Wood got a first out there pretty quickly. I apologize for being silent for just a second. We're talking about the Gruden situation right now. We're talking about Tirico and Dungy's comments. But first pitch and the bottom of the 4th with 1 out as a ball. Corey Seager is up. He grounded out in his first at-bat of the game. Longoria, Crawford, LaStella, Bryant, as you see there in the infield, and swung on and missed. A perfect pitch. So 1-1 the count there. Again, if you're not subscribed to the Dylan Sports Network, what are you doing? You living under a rock? We're live streaming. We're consistently live streaming. 1-1. That pitch is way outside. 2-1. Although you never know with this umpire whether or not he's going to call that a strike or not. So maybe I should just wait until it's confirmed. 2-1 is the count. Seager is aboard, or is on the Suns. Oh, 1 second. Three and 1 the count. Seager swings and fouls it off. So we got a full count once again. One of our favorite pastimes today. They're showing off the 2020 postseason with Alex Wood. Of course, the Dodgers starter in his NLCS start against the Braves. Or no, now they're showing the Rays stuff. I was like, don't put the Rays. 4 games in the postseason, he did pretty good, but although he wasn't their starter, he was a relief pitcher. So 3-2. And top of the zone, did he get a walk? He did. He did. All right, so runner on board with 1 out. Now let's see. Did he go around? Oh, he definitely went around. What are they talking about? Are you kidding me? He definitely went around. Okay, that was ridiculous. I'm kind of upset by that. Bro, this man must not have been looking. He's like, oh, let me just give him the walk. Because that was definitely, oh my goodness. That was terrible. That was awful. Now I want him to ground him in double play so nothing happens. I'm just saying. First pitch to, what the hell? That's a strike. This umping has been terrible. It's been terrible consistently tonight. It's been awful. Hernandez is in right field, and we're still getting terrible calls like this. That was back-to-back terrible calls. That was a strike right at the top of the zone. We're gonna see that. We're gonna see that chart later. If you guys don't follow like the umpire guy, he calls all the closest strikes or what was the worst call that he had or the best call, and it's gonna be very inaccurate here tonight. Although the one obviously in the called strike swing here wasn't from him, as the 1-0 is swung on and fouled back. 1-1 to count. Yeah, that's not coming from him. That's coming from the third base umpire. But still, I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. I'm not tired, guys. I promise. I am up. I'm energized. I'm excited for postseason baseball. 1-1 to count to Turner. Swung on and missed. 92 miles an hour in the top of the zone on the outside. That was a great pitch right there. Alex Wood 1 strike away from getting Turner out and getting out number 2. Woo! That was a beauty. That was a hard-looking swing, too. He definitely wanted some contact, but those hurt your wrist when you miss, man. Obviously, I'm imagining y'all have swung a baseball bat, but those things hurt. 1-2. Swung on and fouled back. But you're also trying to hit, 90, 95 mile an hour pitches, and I don't think we've done that before. So, I don't really have experience on that. But just even hitting something and missing it does hurt your wrist. Now you're trying to swing as fast as possible. Oh, look at the fingernail tips for Buster Posey. He's like, let me paint him orange. Let me give you the call here. I'm thinking a fastball right here on the right side, and it's a strike. Called strike 3, good pitch. That's a strike. Turner's like, you gave me one of those earlier, bro. Why didn't you give it to me again? And he's saying, because this one was actually in the strike zone, bro. I'm going to give it to Alex Wood here. And he's had a little bit of a hard time with their count. So, strikeout for Alex Wood. That is strikeout number 3 for him. And for the Dodgers coming up, we've got Chris Taylor. Obviously, the AL or the NL walk-off. NL wildcard walk-off hero. Boom. A little bit of a tongue-tie there, but it happens. Taylor's looking to hack here. First pitch. That is on the outside. 1-0 the count. No runs for the Dodgers on 1 hit. That 1 hit came from Albert Pujols himself. Can't believe it. And they also had a walk, which is currently right now the runner on first. Was a Corey Seager walk, which was not deserved, by the way, I would like to point out, but whatever. That ball was high, 2-0 count. The Giants, they have 2 hits coming from Buster Posey and Chris Bryant. Bryant got all the way to third, but they were not able to get the run there. So that's what we've seen through the first 4 innings. Not our offensive explosion that the Rays and the Red Sox have offered, but we did talk about the walk-off that we saw earlier from that, so that was very fun to talk about. The base cam, that's a cool looking camera. You got to look at the base cam, the pylon cam, all that. That ball is high, 3-0 the count. So this would be a definite earned walk if this was to happen here. The next batter for the Dodgers is A.J. Pollock. Again, subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network here. We're streaming consistently as we see Pujols there. A lot more content is coming your way. Hopefully we can get that freaking banner made. Somebody's supposed to be making the banner. I might ask somebody else, but we're supposed to get there. We'll get there eventually with the banner. Chris Taylor here on a 3-0 count. Hack. He doesn't hack because it was out of the zone. So a 4-pitch walk. And now runners are on first and second for the Dodgers. 2 outs. A.J. Pollock is up. Wood has thrown 70 pitches, so a lot here the first 4 innings. Although I would like to say the first walk was not his fault. Okay, just saying. We shouldn't even be in this situation. As we may be getting a little bit of a meeting here. A little bit of a discussion here with runners on first and second. And 2 outs saying, hey, man, let's see what you got to do. You know, what are we thinking here? How do we want to approach this with A.J. Pollock up? We want to go at him fast. We want to get him something away. Definitely don't want him to get a whole lot of contact. Now, NLDS game 2, Pollock had a really good single to get runners across. Actually got 2 runners across. And that was a big difference maker in that game. They won 9-2, but he was a big part of that. That was also at second, by the way. That was a double. But that was game 2. This is game 3. How do you want to approach it now? Do you think Pollock's a big threat here? I would definitely pitch to him. I definitely want to pitch to him a little bit aggressively, honestly. Get the fastball. Get that fastball at the top of the zone. Try to create some separation. Get a little slider action here. 6 through 9 hitters for the Dodgers in game 1 did jack nothing, 0 for 12. But in game 2, they were 7 for 15 with 2 walks, 6 runs, and 6 RBIs. So they were pretty good, I would say. Actually, the biggest run supporters for the Dodgers in game 2. Let's see if they can come here in game 3. That pitch is outside for ball 1. Let's see if they can do something here for them and make sure they get some runs across. By the way, the Ravens and the Colts game about 4 minutes left. The Ravens do have the ball in a 1-possession game, so maybe they can come back, tie that ball game up. Who knows? We'll go to that in just a minute. 1 out of the count. That ball is low. Wood has thrown 6 consecutive balls. A little bit of a struggle there. Ravens just got a first down, so the clock is ticking. But they've got a little bit of time. I'm thinking you got to throw something in the zone. I know you don't want Pollock to hit, but you just got to throw it at the top of the zone or right at the bottom. Pollock did strike out in his first at bat, so he's going to be chasing. I think he's going to want to make contact here. You know, that's just my opinion. 2-0. That's the first strike he's thrown in a minute. Is swung on and fouled. Hard fouled in the left field line, but right into the net. In the Ravens game, Lamar's out to pass. A little bit of pressure. He's got to scramble. He's got a little bit of speed. He's going to go run 40, 35. He's going vertically now, and he's going or horizontally goes to the 33-yard line with 3 minutes left. And we're now back on here for the Dodgers and Giants game. Pollock is up here. 2 outs. The 2-1 count that he has right now is very important. Will Wood throw strike 2 as we have a call and timeout? So let's actually go back to the Ravens game as it's incomplete to Andrews. Okay, let's go right back to the Dodgers game. He's thrown 1 sinker and 2 sliders to Pollock. That last slider was the first strike that he had in 7 pitches. So that is kind of important for how the momentum has gone for him, or I should say Wood. We're almost ready for the at-bat. Are we going to get a play on the NFL game before then? I don't think so. And we're going to see Wood here throw on 2-1. Yeah, we're going to see that first. Swung on and right to Crawford. Gets it to second base, and the damage is erased. So, through 3 innings, we have a Dodgers and Giants tie at 0-0. Dodgers got a couple of runners there, but we're unable to capitalize. As we're now watching the Ravens game, my nose is really clogging up right now, and I don't know why. Almost 2 minutes left in the game for the Ravens and Colts. Ravens are at the Colts 18-yard line. Chip throw complete, 10, and to the 5-yard line. They're driving. Tyson Williams got there for a good gain and a first down going to the 2-minute warning. First and goal at the 5 coming up there. That's big. That is big. We're going to be focused on that. Damn, that's a lot of paint. That's some good face paint, though. And we're going to be staying, watching this Dodgers-Giants game. We're going to be sticking, watching when the Colts and Ravens finish their game out. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Well, I don't understand. I don't understand. I was about to say, how the heck was that a fumble? But yeah, if you guys missed it, the Red Sox, they move on to the ALCS after a Kike Hernandez sacrifice fly that scored Danny Santana. They beat the Rays in four games in a best-of-5 series, and a really competitive best-of-5 series. Then we went 4 games. That was a crazy back-and-forth matchup there. Really enjoyed that, but it ended up with the Red Sox going to the ALCS. They'll be facing off against either the Astros or the White Sox. A Red Sox-White Sox game? That'd be pretty cool. But White Sox are going to have to win too. As somebody just subscribed, thank you very much. We're at 195. We need 5 more subscribers to get 200 tonight. So if you can, subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network. I'd very much appreciate it. You can also bring it out to your friends. Bring it up to them. We got a lot of stuff that we're streaming here consistently. I would like to talk to them about, sports and baseball and all this good stuff that we're going to be discussing for quite a bit of a long time here. So, going to have fun. Still waiting on either game to come back. The Colts and Ravens game is about to come back on. We're still on commercial for the baseball game, so we'll probably see the next play for the Ravens and Colts before we get back to the baseball game. But we'll see. We're not there quite yet. And we're not going to see Justin Tucker for a minute because they're going to have to go for a 2-point conversion on that when they have to get down to that business. Baseball game is back on. I'm going back and forth, seeing what's next, or seeing who's first, seeing who's going to get their playoff first, if it's going to be the Dodgers. Okay, first pitch, and that's fouled back for Longoria. So now we can focus back on the game, on the NFL game for a minute. We're on back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. We're going back and forth between both. Don't worry, I got you on coverage of both if you're caring. I know you're caring more about the Dodgers and Giants game, but I want public interest. So Scherzer on the 0-1 to Longoria. Swung on and missed, 94-mile-an-hour, gorgeous fastball on the edge of the zone there. 2nd and 2 for the Ravens. Lamar has the ball. Fake handoff. He's looking, pressure, going to run in the middle of the zone, and he's down at the 1. They fumble. Lamar fumble. They're saying he's down. They were saying he's down, and unbelievable. And Longoria swings and fouls, but I think in the Ravens game he was down. A lot of discussion about that. We got to see. I want to see, does his knee get down? He tripped on his own knee. He was clearly down. Okay, he was clearly down. But he's got to stop fumbling that ball, dude. Scherzer on the 0-2 pitch to Longoria. Fouled away. And Lamar loses yards on his play. So 2nd and goal coming up. Man, this is a crazy back-and-forth situation right now. Oh, there's a fumble there, too. Why did he do that? He didn't even fumble. He just took the ball right out of his running back's hands and then just kept it there. We're going to swing and deep drive to left field, and it's gone. Evan Longoria single or solo home run, and the Giants have the first run on the board, first run of the game. Scherzer with a drive to left field, and the Giants are up 1-0 against the Dodgers in this all-important Game 3. Let's take a look at that swing. I want to see that again. I caught it at the very last second. I want to see the replay of it. And Longoria, he has had his struggles. I brought it up. He has had his struggles against Scherzer in the past. As the Ravens just scored with another Mark Andrews touchdown. Holy geez. Holy geez is what I'm calling it. Scherzer, first pitch, high. And let's take a look at that home run. Where was it located? Yeah, pretty much top of the zone. Good contact by Longoria. 2-point conversion for the Ravens. This is pretty much ball game if they don't get it. Lamar's looking, going to throw a cheap, quick pass to Andrews, and it's caught. 2-point conversion. They're going to make the comeback, at least go to overtime, as we have a swing and miss from Duggar. But Longoria, like I said, he has had his struggles against Scherzer in the past. Like I said, it was like 2-19 coming into this game. He got it out in the first at bat against him in the second, And now he just had a big solo home run here in the top of the 5th. 1-1 to Duggar. Swung on and missed. He knew the exact location, but he didn't get the timing down. Again, 5 subscribers away from 200. If we can't subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network for more content, more streams, more consistency, we're talking big time action, big time stuff, big time moves here on the Dylan Sports Network. We're going to focus a little bit next on the game, the baseball game here, as that is a ball. 2-2 the count. We're going to wait on the overtime stuff with the Ravens and the Colts. We're pretty much going to go to that. I'll tune in to see if they somehow get anything done in the Colts game, but Steven Duggar, he was 0-1 with a strikeout in his first at-bat. Scherzer definitely wants to get an out after giving up that home run to Longoria to start the 5th inning. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 9 on the board for Scherzer. So Alex Wood's coming up there with 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. King of the moment. What moment do they have for the Raiders and Colts? Dang, that Marquise Brown touchdown was kind of sexy. That was kind of hot. Then he said, let me throw it to Andrews. Let me keep throwing to Andrews. I think he's got 10 catches for like 100 and something yards and 2 touchdowns, and then has a 2-point conversion. Lamar also has 394 passing yards, which is a career high for him. First pitch is a strike. And that is strike 2 to Alex Wood. So 0-2 the count to Alex Wood here. We'll go back to the Colts and Ravens game here, back and forth. 0-2 the pitch, and that is a ball. Again, 5 away from 200. That's a big milestone right here to get to that I want to get to tonight. That'd be awesome. We just got another subscriber. Awesome. So 4 away, guys. 4 subscribers away. If you can join, that'd be awesome. 1-2 the count. Wood makes a little bit of contact to Turner. He's got to throw it pretty quickly. Wood might be the only other person slower than Pujols based on that run. But, yeah, gets out number 2. But, yeah, there's Longoria. Looks like he was crying. I don't know what's going on with that. Colts got it all the way. Whoa, Colts got it to the 48-yard line. What's going on? Carson Wentz floating. Throwing. No, he escapes pressure. Now he's going to run. Oh, he throws a quick pass. It's going to do nothing. Ravens look like they try to recover the ball, but it's an incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 in 24 seconds. We've got madness across the board. We're scrambling to talk about one sport to the next. Everything's going back and forth. We got almost overtime action. I don't know. But first pitch to LaStella here is a ball that's called a strike. What is going on with the umpire, man? Tommy LaStella is 0 for 1. He also has a walk in this game. He didn't have the leadoff walk, but he had a walk in the 3rd inning, I believe. Rodrigo Blankenship's longest field goal was 53 yards last season against the Texans. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to kick a field goal there. 26 seconds left in the game. Carson Wentz looking. He's rolling out to his right. Looking like he's going to throw deep down the field. Sideline, incomplete. And there is no flag for a pass interference on that. 1-1 the count to LaStella in the Dodgers and Giants game. LaStella pitches, or the pitch to LaStella is a ball, 94 miles an hour, so the count is 2-1. We're going back and forth and telling you everything about it. Oh, it was holding on the Colts as well, so that's going to back him up even farther to try to get this field goal. They might want to just kneel it at this point with 18 seconds left. 2-1 the count to LaStella. Bottom of the strike zone, it is called a strike. Maybe that ball touched the very bottom of the strike zone. It's 2-2 count. 2nd and 20 for the Colts. I don't know who's going to get the play first. I'm assuming the pitch is going to be coming before the plate. And the 2-2 count. Roller. Turner. Pujols gets the out. But a big run across. Evan Longoria got a huge home run. Oh, my goodness. Did he really just push a Colt for 15 extra yards? Are you kidding me? Personal foul? You got to be kidding me, dude. That is such a dumb mistake if that is actually a penalty. Wow. Wow. Let's take a look. Doyle got pushed. Wow, are you kidding me? By Young? What's going on? We're talking Colts and Ravens right now. We're also talking about Giants and Dodgers. That's the mainstream, but Colts and Ravens game is pretty important at the end of the game right now. That's a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. You got 13 seconds. Colts got a chance to run the play. That's extra 15 yards as well. That would have ended the drive if he didn't do that. He got kneed in the head. I see why he was mad, but you can't do that right now. You can't do that. You can't do that. I see why he's mad. I see why he's hot. But now it's at the Baltimore 45. All the Colts have to do is get 5 or 6 yards on the next play. They have 2 timeouts as well. That's big. I know they're saying the field goal range is an extra, 12 yards, 10 yards, something like that, but that's big. 1st and 10, 13 seconds left. Colts have a new fresh set of downs at the 45-yard line. Ravens defense has to come up with a sack, in my opinion, to not let that penalty be a big factor. 1st and 10. They're getting a little bit of pressure. They're playing coverage as well. Oh, they're complete. It's complete to the 30-yard line. They're going to waste some time trying to give Blankenship a chance at a field goal for the win. We are going to talk about baseball when it comes back on, I promise you. But this game might almost be over. Man, that might have been one of the most costly penalties that we'll see all season if the field goal is good. If the field goal is good. So 6 seconds left in that game. And we're still waiting on the Dodgers and the Giants to get back on before we talk about that again. When they get back on, we'll talk about it. But this game might also almost be over. I don't know what's going on right now. Waiting on anything to happen between one of those two games. And we see the Dodgers and the Giants back on the field. Okay. They're highlighting Evan Longoria for getting his solo home run. They said total combined home runs over or under on 2.5 today. And the under is currently winning. We only have 1 right now, but there's still plenty of time as the first pitch to Pujols in the bottom of the 5th is a strike. There's 6 seconds left. They probably want to go for one more play to get them even closer or a run or something. As Pujols swings, and he gets his second single of the game. Albert Pujols leads the bottom of the 5th with a leadoff single. Wow. So he's got 2. There are only 2 hits so far. Unbelievable. Ageless wonder himself, I guess. At the 30-yard line, and Carson's going to win or run to try to get some right in the right position. Timeout with 4 seconds remaining. But yeah, Pujols getting it done. Getting it done, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. You know, I've trashed him for his running ability. I said racing ability, and they took him out. So the pinch run. So that's going to be the end of Albert Pujols tonight. 2 for 2, 2 singles. Sets up a man with no outs in the bottom of the 5th. Billy McKinney will be the pinch runner. So good job, Mr. Pujols. I commend you, my good sir. You did a good job at your age. You know, respect to a legend. You know, he took out my Rangers in the 2011 World Series, but then he played for the rival Angels for many years. As that pitch is a strike for strike number 1 to Will Smith. 47-yard field goal on the way for the Colts and the Ravens game. If Blankenship can make this, it's game over. I don't know if they're going to ice the kicker or not. If they already did it, probably didn't. But let's find out here. Blankenship 47 yards away. And it's no good! No good! No good! We're going overtime. Overtime. Blankenship. I love the guy. But that's going to hurt, man. That's going to hurt. So we'll go back to that. We're going to focus a lot of our attention on this game, but that is crazy. And we'll discuss that. If you guys are just tuning in, subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network here. Will Smith is up here at the bottom of the 5th inning. 1-1 count for him. He fouls it off. Runner is aboard. Albert Pujols got his second single and the second hit for the Dodgers tonight to start off the inning. He was taken out. Billy McKinney is now the runner at first, and Will Smith, the catcher, the 8th hitter as well, is up to try to get that runner to second. Now, you know that with Scherzer up next, it's going to be hard to have that pitcher go in and see what he can do. But if Smith can get somewhere here and get a walk or a hit, that'd be big. 1-2. Swung on to right field. This should be playable for Yastrzemski. It is, and he'll get the out. So out number 1 And now Scherzer is up. Alex Wood has 80 pitches right now through 4 1/3 innings. So we'll see about the status of him and whether or not or how far he can go. We'll see with that. We'll see if Scherzer comes up and starts trying to hack it. I don't really see him trying to bunt here. I don't really see a reason for that. Wow, it is windy. It's very windy in LA. Holy crap. They're showing the palm trees. It's going crazy. He's showing bunts, and it's a strike. It got past him. We didn't even get the bunt contact on there. They're about to start up overtime with the Colts and Ravens game. We'll go back on that a little bit, but I won't put my main priority to that because this is a baseball stream tonight. It's been a better game than I expected to be honest. Because, of course, I'm not streaming it. This is a better game to stream, though, in my opinion. Dodgers and Giants. Who doesn't love a little baseball right now? The 0-1. And he tried to bunt. It is strike 2. It got past him. Didn't make any contact. So now he's going to have to swing at something. Whether or not he's successful in that venture, we're going to find out very shortly. But I don't think Scherzer's really known for his high contact. He's 0 for 59. Most plate appearances without reaching base in a season in MLB history. So, like when John Lester didn't get a hit for like 80 at bats, he at least got a couple of walks. He has, or bunts, He just tried to bunt, and that's a foul out. Wow. Could you at least swing? I don't know why you did that, but that's a strikeout for Alex Wood. Okay, interesting. So the leadoff man with 2 outs will be up, and that's Mookie Betts. So Mookie definitely has a little bit more of an opportunity to get a hit than our fellow compadre, Max Scherzer, who is not really known for his hitting. Is Alex Wood's night over? I'd be interested if they're going to take the ball away from him. Wow, 83 pitches for Alex Wood. He's not going to get the win here, though. No matter what, he won't get the win because he didn't get through 5 innings. I would have at least let him go through 5, but I guess with the top of the order, they'll let somebody else get the job in here. We'll see who that man is when we come back from break. Wow, I always thought they would have kept him in. He's only at first. You know what I mean? If you give up the hit there, then maybe with Turner coming and all that, but I'm not. Colts kickoff is underway. The Ravens are going to get the ball, so they have a chance to win the game here. His return is underway, and at the 25 and to the 30, a good return probably to the 34-yard line. We'll stay on for the football game for a couple of plays while we wait for the Giants pitcher to come in. If you're not subscribed to the Dylan Sports Network, what are you doing? You should subscribe. 196 people have said that is a good decision, and you should join them because it is a good decision. It'd be a lot of fun if you join. You know what I mean? A lot of good stuff comes out of these live streams, so stick around and watch it. Field goal kickers, love them and hate them at the same time. All right, first down and 10 for the – I was going to say the Rangers. What the heck am I talking about? For the Ravens. Lamar's looking. He's looking. Scrambling. He's looking. 4 more yards gets into 400 in his game, but he's going to run for a gain of 6. If he gets 4 more passing yards, he'll have his first 400-yard passing game of his entire career. 396 is already his career high, but we'll see if he gets to 400 tonight. My grades come in. I've talked about this earlier. Have grades ever been on time? No, of course they're not on time. 2nd and 4, Lamar looking, and there's his 400 passing yard, and of course, it's to Mark Andrews to the Colts 48-yard line. Yes, I love that. Thank you, Kevel, for being on my point. Lamar looking, and complete. Ooh, that's a big hit. Oh, okay, not bad. Alex Wood's out of the game. He only gave up 2 hits, which is very weird. 2 walks as well, but not a big fan of taking him out. Rogers is coming in to pitch here with 2 outs at high fastball. His release is one of the most interesting releases in all of baseball. Comes up here low and then throws to the top of the corner. It's crazy. And so 1-0 is the count. And the 1-0 way outside. So 2-0 is the count. They took out Alex Wood, if you're just joining us, and now Rogers is coming in to pitch. He's a good pitcher, not bad. I like what I've seen out of Rogers in his career, and he has a 2-0 count right now to Betts, which is very critical for Tyler Rogers. He throws here, and that's away, 3-0. Definitely don't want to walk Betts on. Look at that! Look at that release comparison. The MLB average is 5.86 feet above ground when he throws. Rogers is 1.20, which is the lowest average release point in baseball because he throws so low to the ground. He goes back and forth. Throw to the right side, complete to Hollywood Brown, 30. He gets to about the 30-yard line there. We're still focusing on that a little bit there. It's not our number one focus as strike one is thrown to Mookie Betts. But we will keep our eye on it for a little bit of time. That is an important and fun game to talk about. We're 4 subscribers away from the Doing Sports Network getting 200 subscribers, as that is a strike. So 3-2, a full count now. If you haven't subscribed, very much appreciate if you do. It would very much help me get on our way to monetization. That'd be awesome. We're still a little bit far away from that, but I'm not complaining. As long as we subscribe here, we can move up that goal. We'll be at 20% tonight if you guys hit 4 subscribes. As a swung, and Crawford makes a good play. Throw to first, got him. That almost got right past him, but he was able to make a good play. So at the end of 5 innings, the Giants are up 1-0. They got their 1 run off of Evan Longoria's solo shot. The Ravens and the Colts game, 2nd and 3 at the Colts 27-yard line. Lamar runs, and he'll get it to the 20-yard line, so he's in the red zone. Can they complete the comeback? They were down 25-9 with 12 minutes left in the 4th quarter, and they made a very good attempt to try to get the comeback. Can they finish it off, though? That is the number one question. 7:20 left in overtime of the game as well. We're looking back and forth. 1st and 10, throw over, and it's complete to the 15 to about the 13-yard line. Wait, there was Tavius Murray on the catch, and it was. I think y'all can hear maybe just a little bit of that background noise, a little bit of that commentary, but I'm also like being loud to y'all, so if I stop talking, you can hear it. But 6:48 left there, 2nd and 3. Again, we're focused on baseball for the most part. We're just in between breaks. We have that 2nd and 3 rush. Carry for Murray down to the 6-yard line. 6 yards away from completing the comeback. And we're waiting back on our baseball game. Touchdown wins the game. First and goal, for the Ravens at the 7-yard line, maybe the 6-yard line, somewhere around there. Those hats and those sweatshirts, man. Still don't know how I feel about it, as they're going to take a timeout because, of course, we are. McKinney is now going to be on at first base instead of Albert Pujols, by the way. Brought that up earlier. He was pinch running for Pujols, and I didn't mean jack nothing. So, you just lost a batsman there, but, who knows? Who knows? Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's a bad thing. But, 2 for 2 for Pujols as well. He was the only 2 hits for the Dodgers tonight so far through 5. And they're going to have to get some runs across in order to win this game because right now it's 1-0 in favor of the Giants. We're still on commercial break. So I'm kind of waiting on anything to happen at this point. I think Scherzer's still going to be out there. I don't think he is the what we're waiting on. I don't think any of the pitchers come out there yet. Man, first half he was 8 for 11 for 107 yards. Second half, 28 for 31, 331 yards and 3 touchdowns. What happened? This man's going crazy. This man had 6 incompletions all game. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. We're about to come out to the baseball game after this play. Murray's going to get a run. He'll get a gain of 1. to the 6. Wow, that camera was shaky. First pitch to Yastrzemski was a strike, but they called a ball. What is going on with this umpiring today, man? This is bull. Terrible. Trash. Garbage. Scherzer's 1-0 offering. Fouled back. 1-1. In the Ravens game, let's see what we have. 5:40 on the clock. They're going to try to waste as much time as possible as well in case that they have to go for a field goal instead in that one. Lamar says, quiet it down. I want a good play here. 2nd and goal. Lamar's looking, going to throw. End zone. That's a touchdown. Hollywood Brown. Strike for Scherzer. That's a 1-2 count. But the Ravens have won the game in overtime. Hollywood Brown is downtown with a touchdown to win the game. 1-2 the count. Swung on, and Yastrzemski makes good contact in the center field. Back goes Taylor and makes the catch. He had to make that catch at the warning track, but was able to run that through and get it. Colts players are sad. They blew that lead. I can't believe it. Let's see if he got in the end zone. I just want to confirm he got in the end zone. It looked like he made the catch with the ball in his hands in the end zone. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's ball game. We can solely focus back on baseball, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not subscribed to the wow, I have said that 3 times now. The Dylan Sports Network, you can subscribe. 4 away from 200. I'd very much appreciate it. Share it as well. 1 up, top of the 6. Strike to Buster Posey. Yastrzemski had good contact on that last pitch. Buster Posey's 1 for 2. He had a single in his first at bat. Was out in his last at bat. And now he calls for timeout as we're going to do a little canoodling on the title. We are so. Oh, that ball fell down. A nice strike, 0-2. That wasn't even close to the strike zone, but he got him chasing. He got him swinging. That was a great pitch. That one curved way down. I like to see that. You got to like to see that. Huh. And 0-2, way down and out. 1-2, your count. So I'm assuming Rodgers will not be hitting when we get to that situation for the Giants. I'm assuming that a pinch hitter will come at that point. They might stay on for that entire time, but we'll see. Buster Posey, 1-2 count here in the top of the 6th, 1 out. Low once again, hits the ground. It's 2-2 the count. Brandon Crawford will be guaranteed an at bat for the Giants. Past that, we'll see if anything else happens for them. But the only offense so far has been an Evan Longoria solo home run to left field. It was a very good hit in the top of the 5th inning off of Scherzer to start off the 5th inning. 2-2 the count. Swung on. Posey gets that into center field as well. Got jammed just a little bit. And Taylor with his 2nd out of the inning. So they're showing some of the defensive plays here at the first 3 games. Turner to Seager in game 2. Pretty good double plays. Good stuff there. Man, he's been killing it. Betts showing off what he can do. The throw 3rd. Terrific. And then Taylor with a pretty good play. I would say pretty good. Maybe not up to the caliber that the other ones were, but I would say a pretty good overall play. As 2 outs are out, or 2 outs are here, Brandon Crawford up. And that is outside for ball 1. Again, we are 4 subscribers away from 200. So if you can subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network, that would be very much appreciated. 1-0 the count. That is a strike that wasn't a strike. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not going to complain about it any more than that. Scherzer's at 92 pitches. I don't know how much longer he'll stay. He's throwing a 1-run game, so he could stay in there pretty long, honestly. He's only made 1 mistake. 92 pitches, now 93. That ball is outside 2-1, the count for Max Scherzer. Crawford is a very good hitter, obviously, a cleanup hitter for tonight's game. We'll see if he can get any contact to try to give them more assurance. Scherzer takes off the first pitch. See if he wants something different. And timeout. Too much time. Too much time given there. Said, I don't like any of those calls. I want to go for something different. I want to see if we get anything better up there. As you see the Giants bench talking and discussing. 2-1 the count. Ooh, in the strike zone, great pitch. 91 miles an hour. That is strike 2. So a 2-2 count to Crawford. Oh, my nose has been very stuffy here. But we're watching. We're watching a good one here. Let's see if the Giants can add any more runs or if Scherzer's going to be able to get out of this situation. He hasn't put any runners on base, but he wants to keep the damage at a minimum. As we have just reached hour number 2 of the stream. Very excited about that. 2-2 count. Swung on, and Taylor might have action, or is it a run? In the center field at the, wow, he had to go into warning track, went back into the field of play, and gets his 3rd out of the inning. So, a lot of hard hits for Chris Taylor, but no runs across. Still 1-0. No more football action right now. No more other sports going on at the current moment. I believe there's obviously no college football. There's no NFL. There's no more MLB. NBA doesn't even count because they're playing preseason. Nobody cares about that. It was funny though. Russell Westbrook was asked about turnovers. He's like, "You think I care about turnovers in the preseason, bro? Nobody cares about that," which is very accurate. Because why would you care about it? But now we're just let's talk about some other sports for a minute. Let's talk about the Gruden comments for a minute. So Gruden resigned today after the comments were coming out from the emails that he sent in 2011. I forgot who it was to specifically, but he made some comments, some really bad comments. Apparently there was a lot that came out in those reports. The New York Times reported on it, released it, and then he resigned today. My thing is that I don't like that these are coming out 10 years later and now we're deciding to make this an issue. Like, I'm not condoning what he said. I think the comments were absolutely disgusting. And I mean, they are inexcusable. But these things were 10 years ago. Now, my thing is that if this has been more recent, if these are still continuing, then I'm understanding a little bit more of what's going on. Because, and this is what I think, and that's why I think this is a situation that it is. Because Gruden decided to resign. It looked like the Raiders weren't going to do any disciplinary action. Right? They were coming into today. They got all the emails. They were going to think about it. And I think they were going to keep Gruden as the head coach. I don't think they really saw it as an issue. I don't even think they were going to suspend Gruden as the head coach. But if he's choosing to resign, I think that's a big saying that there are more things to come out. And we're going to see comments from 2018, 2019, maybe even this year, that have something to say about all this. Because I'm not about cancel culture. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's stupid. But, if there's more of these comments out there, because I don't think Gruden's a very shy guy to just be walking away and saying, you know what, I'm done. I think he would have either had to have been fired or there's more under the table that we haven't seen yet. And right now, I think that's what is going to happen. So if that isn't the case, this is an absolutely ridiculous situation that he should, once he apologizes for, I think he's done. Donovan Solano is coming in to play second base, by the way. But yeah, that's just how I feel. That's how I feel. So Rogers, he's back on. And we got Trey Turner coming here, bottom of the 6th. No outs and a beautiful pitch that was outside of the zone, but swung on, missed. So we got some pretty big hitters coming up here for the Dodgers. We've got Turner, we've got Seager, I believe, and then we got Turner as well, Justin Turner. 0-1, swung on and missed. Good pitch right there to Seager or to Turner. So 0-2 is the count. I'm also wondering to see if any of my roommates will come in before the game is over. Well, what's the over-under? There's 3 of them out. I know one of them's going to stay for a while. I'm going to say the over-under is at 2, and I'm going to go with the under. I think one of them will show up by then, but not all 3. As that is a ball. 1-2 is the count. If you guys are just tuning in, subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network. Again, we are 196 subscribers. We're so close to 200. That'd be awesome. That would be lovely. 1-2. Swung on, right side, and out of play. Very much out of play. So we'll see it again. Sorry, that's my computer. I'm typing right now. Typing something. 1-2 count here to Trey Turner. The only hits have come from a guy that's now on the bench, and that's Albert Pujols. And Trey Turner decides, I'm going to change that depth to left field, and no, he doesn't change it right at the warning track. Wade on the catch. I said he was going to change it. It was good contact, but it wasn't enough to get a home run. Wade with the first out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Wade with that lovely mustache and goatee combo, as that was good contact. I mean, he tried, but it wasn't enough. Right at the warning track. Wade collects the first out of the inning. He said, I got it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Dodgers aren't getting another hit. As now we see Corey Seager. Swung on and missed. What a lovely 72-mile-an-hour pitch. Seager swung at that very early. Was not expecting it to be that slow of a pitch. And I don't blame him, because that was a pretty dang good pitch, I would say. Seager's 0-1. He also has a walk, as that ball is at the bottom of the zone and is a strike. The hottest hitters for the Dodgers in this NL situation in the playoffs. Chris Taylor is pretty hot. Will Smith has a good batting average. Betts has been good. But they've been pretty cold here in Game 3, as that pitch was not even close to being in the strike zone. In fact, that was way off the plate. I should have done my pick'ems today for baseball. But, oh, thank God. By the way, for my pick'ems, thank God the Ravens won, because that'd be good. 1-2 the count. Swung on and foul. Just made a little bit of contact there. God, I hate MLB nerds. He's such an asshole. Such an asshole. 1-2, right at the bottom of the plate, and will be an out. Corey Seager records the second out for the Dodgers. I agree with some of his opinions, and he's obviously pretty smart, and he just comes off as an asshole. Just how I feel. Not like he's going to see this anyways. I don't think he's really coming on here watching me. But that's how I feel about him. I just looked at his Instagram right now. And the way he says stuff, it's rude at the end of the day. Turner is up. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch, swung on and missed. Got right past Turner. That was a great pitch right there. Man, my lips are chapped right now. Definitely should have changed that, but again, share this to everybody. We got to get people in here. We were live earlier. We got some people in here, but we were more lively a little bit earlier. 0-1. That's a ball. 1-1 the count. We're gonna try to change that here. Try to get some people in, ladies and gentlemen. Justin Turner is 0-2 for today. He has a ground out and a strikeout. And it's calls for time here. This is our only game left. This is the last game we're talking about today. We were talking about the Rays and Red Sox game earlier. Red Sox won. They advanced to the ALCS. We were also talking about the Colts and Ravens football game. As the 1-1, Turner makes contact, and he gets the first hit by a Dodger not named Albert Pujols. So Justin Turner says, we want to get some action here in LA. Maybe we're cooking up a little bit. So good hit by Turner, as Chris Taylor will be up to bat. Now, is Rogers going to stay on here? I would imagine so. But that pitch, bottom of the zone. Ball was in there. It was a good amount of ball in the strike zone. I think that was a good hit from Turner. Not really great location from Rogers on that pitch. And, yeah, no dive from Chris Bryant. He said, I'm going to let that one slide. I don't think I can make that one. So here we go. Chris Taylor up to bat here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Swung on, makes contact into right center field. He's made good contact, and oh my goodness, he has to make the catch. Duggar makes it. Oh, he slipped up and just made the catch. That could have been a devastating play. He tripped, but Duggar was able to get the out. Wow, my goodness. He had a sprint to get that. He tripped up here for a little bit. Roger says, thank you for bailing me out, maybe. Thank you for making the play. I don't know which one you want to call it, but Duggar got the out. So the Turner hit all for naught. It is still 1-0 as we have now finished 2/3 of the game, 2/3 of the regular game. If you're not subscribed to the Dylan Sports Network, you know what you should do? You should hit that little subscribe button. It's there for every YouTuber. It's there for every person that has a YouTube account. They can click it. They can subscribe. They can watch more videos of mine. They can get notified of when the next stream is coming. They can also get excited for when I stream the next time, because you could be watching an MLB stream and say, you know what, I want an NFL stream tomorrow. You get that. You get the college football stream the next day, I got you. You want this, you want that, I'm going to be here to provide it, because we're going to be talking about just about everything. Okay, not just about everything, but you know what, I'm covering you on a whole lot of bases. So it is what it is. Very, very excited for that. But yeah, 4 subscribers away. That'd be cool. That'd be cool to get to 200 tonight. That would be big. And they're talking more about Gruden. I don't really have much more to say past what I said earlier, but we'll get more information as that keeps going on, because, you know, there's a lot more. This story's not over yet. It is not over by a long shot. Not by any stretch of the imagination. I know some people will be upset about it, but, you know. So let's go through some stats real quick, or some of the things that I've seen. For the Giants, they've gotten good, consistent pitching. Wood gave up only 2 hits in his 4 2/3 innings. He had 2 walks, but there was really no real danger, essentially. Nothing really big for the Dodgers to keep going. The pitching's been well. The hitting is done well, or won well enough, I should say. Longoria got the big hit, and that's the thing. That's a big story for me, is that he has had a really bad track record against Scherzer, when he was able to make good contact and get a really good home run. So that was good stuff from him, and that's the difference right now, is that 1-0 game. But we've seen a lot of offense in the last 2 games, and now we're seeing more of that pitching style. We're seeing more of the back and forth. We know this is a big game 3, so somebody's going to have to come in here and get a big-time victory, and it's going to be more reliant on pitching than hitting, it looks like. We're going to maybe have to see some clutch hitting going forward, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and unfollow. We'll go ahead and unfollow him. As that ball is called a strike, again, not a strike, to Chris Bryant to start off the 7th inning, but Chris Bryant, he has one of the 3 hits for San Francisco. He had a single and his second at-bat. See what he can do here on the 4th at-bat tonight. And that one is inside. I'm believing this is going to be Scherzer's last full inning. He's at 7 pitches. I don't know how far he'll go, but I'm assuming this will be his last inning of work. 1-1 the count. And in the middle of the zone, Buddy caught him, as that is going to be caught for out number 1. Turner goes and gets that one. So 1 out. They're highlighting the defense, of course, from Giants and the Dodgers. Oh, man. Oh, that was my favorite play. Those Stella play to Crawford, the flip to Crawford, that was crazy. There's been some good defense. And they were just showing, you know, that all the plays. And then the one we saw in the very last inning, he covered 72 feet, Duggar did, to get that out at the warning track. And then he pushed off the wall. 1 out in the 7th. Swung on and missed. Good pitch to Wade. Right at the top of the zone. As we're going to try to do this here again. That's to the left side, and it is a strike. So, strike number 2 to Wade. He has a pop-out and a strikeout. In this game, he's 0-2. The 0-2, Scherzer's 101st pitch. Swung on and fouled. 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Went back into the stands. Hopefully my nose can get through this game. My energy is there. Yesterday, my energy completely out. Couldn't do anything. You couldn't catch me trying to talk. But today, much better. Now it's just my nose situation. Scherzer's line, 6 in the third innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. That 1 earned run is crucial, though, right now for what's going on. So, 0-2 the count. Swung on him, fouled back once again. 95-mile-an-hour fastball right down the middle of the plate once again. But Wade able to just foul that off instead of getting any significant contact. There is action in the Dodgers bullpen. Nebel is in the bullpen. Probably will relieve Scherzer at the end of this inning going into the top of the 8th. That's my guess. Or if he gives up some kind of runner, that would be when Nebel comes in. 0-2. And way outside 72 miles an hour. Just probably slipped out of the hands of Scherzer. It's going to be a 1-2 count here. Again, licking his hand like an absolute freak. The disgusting freak himself. But he's a freak athlete, too. I mean, don't discredit for him for that. He's absolutely a madman. So, 1-2 the count. The pitch, swung on and fouled. I thought he missed it, but he got a little bit of contact there on the left side. So, we do not have an out number 2. Wade stays in it. The 3 hits collected for the Giants here was Posey, it was Bryant, and it was Longoria with his home run. So those are the only 3 hits for the Giants tonight. 1-2 the count. Swung on and missed. That was a beautiful pitch. Run in and got him inside, and Wade chased it. Got him for a strikeout. That's number 10. Ooh, my voice cracked. Number 10 for Scherzer. So I'm assuming Scherzer will get one more opportunity, and it'll be against Evan Longoria. Can Longoria strike luck twice tonight? Or will Scherzer, who the camera angle just decided to go in really hard, get the out for Longoria? Get it back on track. Here's the first pitch to Longoria. Swung on and missed. That was low at the bottom of the zone. Got him to swing and miss. Now Longoria is 1 for 2. He has a walk as well. Most games with 10 strikeouts, 10 plus in postseason history. Scherzer now in a list tied for third with 5. As that is a ball, 1-1. I think the only 2 that were ahead of him were Kershaw, who's on the bench tonight with 6, and Verlander, who is not going to be playing this season, obviously, or is hurt this season, at 7. Longoria 1 for 2, like I said, solo home run in the top of the 5th inning, as that is a ball. He is getting another opportunity here with 2 outs in the top of the 7th inning to try to give him more insurance, because the Dodgers want to try to get that run across. They don't have a whole lot of success either, but in a 1-run ball game, anything can happen. One swing of the bat and changes it, and we're tied again. So, timeout's called for Longoria. He has the hitter's advantage here at the 2-1 count. We're at a divide, I guess, in the count. Could be either or. And a second timeout. Longoria said, that one was on me. That one's on me. It wasn't really totally ready. As we see his home run back in the 5th inning. 407 feet that one went. And it had a good exit velocity, too, 110 miles an hour. Here comes the 2-1 to Longoria. That was a 95-mile-an-hour right in the middle of the zone, but it's fouled back. If you guys are just joining us, subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network. We've been streaming this entire game. We've had a lot of fun. I know it's late. It's 10:53. It's going to be one of our later streams as the guy is having a hard time getting that camera there. But we're talking baseball right now. Not talking baseball by John Boy Media. That's a different channel. As we have a little bit of a standoff and another timeout called. As my nose is still continuing to be stuffy. Anybody want to help me out there? Anybody want to help me out by subscribing to the channel? Boom. That was a good segue, right? I don't know. Here is the 2-2. And Longoria makes good contact, and it's caught. Chris Taylor slides in and makes a good catch. And we're now going to the 7th inning stretch time. It is 1-0 Giants with a good catch by Chris Taylor. Nice. Not his best catch, but his second best. He got a good out there. Going to the bottom of the 7th, 1-0. Man, my nose. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Tomorrow's games, we have the Astros and White Sox are now added. They weren't going to probably be playing tomorrow, but with the postponement of their game tonight, they're going to be playing at 1:07 in Chicago. We got the Brewers and the Braves at 4:15. The The Braves can finish that series off, and the Giants and the Dodgers. Can we find that? Real quickly, I want to see how much tickets are for a Braves Game 6 NLCS. I know I got to pay rent, but you never know. That would be terrible. Atlanta Braves. Because I don't even know if you can buy tickets this far in advance. They haven't even made it yet. Well, clearly I don't mean air. I was about to say, are you kidding me? That's not bad. That's not 120. That ain't bad, bro. I kind of want to go. I kind of want to dump it. Kind of want to be like, let's go. Maybe I dumped him. I have to talk to my buddy about that. Even if it's there, we don't even know if Game 6 is gonna happen. But they still gotta make the freaking NLCS. But that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of dope to go to a big playoff game like that. Man, we'll see. We'll see. What? How did Chambly win? Are you fucking kidding me? He got 41 points from Mark Andrews. Oh my, bro, this dude. You bum. You bum. You don't even deserve that win, you bum. All right, we're waiting on the bottom of the 7th inning for just joining us. Let's get back to the game. We're still on commercial break, but we're talking about some things. But man, I'm still annoyed by that. He should have lost, but he got freaking lucky. If you guys are just joining us, subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network. We're getting ready for the 7th inning stretch time. Big stuff. Big time here. Got some. We're looking at the defensive plays. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 7th. A.J. Pollock up here. First pitch to him from Rogers. Good one. Good one. 72 miles an hour. And that's strike number 1. Man, we're going to spend so much money if we go to that game. Holy Jesus. All right. Strike 1. Bottom of the 7th. Pollock. Next pitch. Way outside from Rogers. It is 1-1. I want to look at here. And we got some action in the in the Giants bullpen. That's not surprising. It would be the pitcher batting second in the top of the 8th. So I'm assuming this will be Rogers last. That is not a strike. Are you kidding me? That is not a strike. Bro, this is the playoffs. Stop giving us crap calls like that. I'm not a fan of either of these teams, but be more consistent. I guess he's consistent in calling crap all night, but Steven Souza is on deck for the Dodgers. Would be replacing McKinney, who doesn't have an at-bat today. He was a pinch runner for Pujols. And that swung on and fouled. 1-2 still to count. But you can't be giving us this bull crap, strikes. Magic Muffin, what's going on? Dodgers better win, I swear. Well, they need to get some runners. They need to get some hits here, man. If you're not subscribed, by the way, man, subscribe. We're covering Dodgers today. Covering some big stuff here. As Trennan is in the bullpen for the Dodgers here. Bottom of the 7th. 1-2 is the count. No outs. Pollock needs to get on to start something here. As he swung on and ooh, nice play. Nice play. Got him out at first. Wow. That was another great defensive play, this time by LaStella. No, actually, it wasn't by LaStella. That was Solano. Solano coming in for LaStella, making a great play. That could have gotten right past him, but he slid in, got the throw in time, right to Bryant on another beautiful defensive play. So, man, you're kind of mad if you're the Dodgers right there. You're like, oh, I'm so close to getting that. Boom. Got the out. So, If you just missed that, Solano with a great diving play to get the out. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. That is a ball. And now we have Steven Souza Jr. as our pinch hitter for the 7th spot. Now, Scherzer would be getting somebody else to hit for him as well when he gets to it, or we're going to get another pitcher at bat. We'll see how that goes. 1 out of the count. Swung on, and is that going to fall in? That's going to fall in for a single. Steven Souza getting on there for the 1-out single. He's clapping along. He said, hey, crank it up. Pump it up. Wait, what song is that from? That's a wrestling song. But Steven Souza just got that single in the bottom of the 7th with 1 out. And Will Smith, the catcher, coming up here. Make good contact in the right field. And that might be Rogers' last at bat. As somebody just subscribed, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm believing that's Magic Muffin. If that is, thank you very much, my man. 197. We're 3 subscribers away from getting to 200. So if you're not subscribed yet, you should hit that subscribe button and get us to 200. That would be an awesome way to finish the night tonight. We're only 3 away from doing so. So hopefully you can do that with us. As Will Smith is here, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Can he get the Dodgers a run? As that is a ball, 1-0. This is the biggest moment for the Dodgers all game so far. Over 2 for Will Smith tonight. He has 2 flyouts. He's the last person tonight get 3 at-bats that can get 3 at-bats. Remember, Pujols went 2 for 2. And I guess for everybody in that 7th hole, they're 3 for 3 because Steven Souza just got a hit. NLDS Game 2, they're highlighting Will Smith for his big home run to left field. That was a monster home run as well. Ooh, man, that was hot. That was hot. That was super hot fire, as they say in the streets, or as I say on this channel. I don't really know if that's part of the streets, but 1-0 is your count. Steven Souza Jr. on first base. 1-0. Swung on and got it to the left field. He gets it past. And now runners on first and second with 1 out. And that was an aggressive turn, but no harm, no foul in that. So Steven Souza at second. Will Smith with a single at first. It's heating up, ladies and gentlemen. This is postseason baseball. Dodgers are looking to get the 2-1 lead in the series, the big 2-1 lead. And it goes to the left side. Man, that was big. That was big. And now it looks like Rogers is going to be taken out. Absolutely understandable in this situation. I get it. And Rogers did pretty good for 2 innings, but now he's in a little bit of a pickle. Now, I believe it's Barnes that's going to come up as the pinch hitter. And we'll talk about that and the new pitcher for the Giants when he gets back. But, hey, Dodgers have a great opportunity. If you're a Dodgers fan, hype it up. Pump it up. Pump it up. That would be big. As McGee, I believe, is coming in for the Giants. Now my stomach is really hurting, but maybe my stomach's ready. It's hungry for more action, more MLB postseason. I'm thinking about if Game 5, if we have a Game 5, either the AL Game 5 or an NL Game 5, which would be the Braves or the – oh, wait, no, that can't be. Hold on. Let me look at this real quick. No, because the Braves and – oh, okay, the Red Sox and the Rays would have been a Game 5 situation. But if the White Sox and Astros – are on Game 5, which now is moved up to a 7:07 start time. See, thank you very much. If that is a Game 5, we will be streaming that. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. I definitely want to stream on Wednesday because Thursday I don't plan on streaming, and Tuesday I probably won't stream. So Wednesday would be the best game for it. Plus, that's a Game 5. That's a pretty big, important moment, right? So I guess in terms of streaming, I want the White Sox to win. Is that what's the word for it? Is that opportunistic? Yeah, absolutely. Of course I want to stream games. I want the bigger games, you know? Oh, I do have to use the bathroom too, but we're not waiting for that. We're not going to go right now. I don't care if it's commercial break. We're on the stream. We're on a big-time stream, baby. We're also 3 subscribers away from 200. So you know what you can do? You can subscribe. By the way, if you took a shot for every time I said you should subscribe, dead in terms of watching a full 3 to 3.5 hour stream, because I say it a lot, but it bears repeating because we're talking baseball, we're talking football, we're talking all this big action, and I want people in here, and I want people to have a good time. This is a good space. It's a safe space. It's a fun space where we talk about sports. So let's meet our Giants pitcher here, our new relief pitcher. Austin Barnes is coming in to hit for the Dodgers. And for the Giants, we have Jake McGee. He's 31 for 36 on save opportunities this season. He has a 2.72 ERA, 58 strikeouts, and 10 walks this season, a 196 opponent batting average as well. So we got Austin Barnes coming up here, as now more people are coming in. Yes, more people. Let's go, baby. Let's talk. Let's watch some baseball, some big baseball here. Austin Barnes is the pinch hitter. 6 home runs, 23 RBIs. He's a guy that's specifically coming in for the 9 hole, with Scherzer going to be taken out of the game when we get to the top of the 8th inning. We'll have a new pitcher then. Let's see if that new pitcher has a lead or if he has a tie going into the top of the 8th inning. This is a big spot for Barnes. We got Steven Souza Jr., who came in for Pujols here in the inning. He's at second. Talk about the runner at first in just a second. Swung on and missed. Good first pitch, 94 miles an hour from Jake McGee. Also on first base is Will Smith. He got a single as well to the left side of the field that got the runner to second with 1 out. So runners on first and second, 1 out for a big opportunity. Austin Barnes and Jake McGee got a really good first pitch there to get him going. He's looking, he's thinking about the pitch, and here comes the 0-1 to Austin Barnes. The pitch, ooh, swung on and fouled. I believe that hit Posey in the face. Oh, no, actually the umpire in the mask. Nice. Well, maybe it can clear up his vision because he's not been good tonight. That's mean. That's mean. But it hit his mask. That's why you wear the mask, ladies and gentlemen. That's important. He's like, oh, I felt that one. I felt that one, but I know it's a strike. Probably should know it's a strike. You know, he should know more strikes than balls tonight because he really hasn't been calling them well tonight. But, hey, I ain't say nothing. I ain't say jack nothing, okay? 0-2 the count. This is a big pitch for McGee. Can he get them out of this jam that he did not create himself? He's just coming in to try to fix Taylor Rogers' jam. Here we go. 0-2 the count. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. A 96-mile-an-hour fastball at the top of the zone. And a great pitch by McGee to get out of that jam. A beautiful pitch, as they call it in the business, or as I call it in my business. So, 2 outs here. And Mookie Betts. Mookie has a chance to give him a run. Now, Barnes was a big hitter, right? In 1-out situations, he could be big and getting it going. But 2 outs, you're trading that off, and now you got Betts, one of the best players in all of baseball. So, this is a big opportunity for Mookie to get a runner across and continue the season of the Dodgers, or at least hope to give them a 2-1 series lead. First pitch to Betts. Way outside, 1-0 the count. That was a 94-mile-an-hour fastball again. This time not really close to it. Career versus McGee, Betts is then no bueno, no mas. We got as many hits as we have against him. He's 0 for 5. Of course, we're 0 for 0, but we have the same amount of hits. That's all that matters. This would be a big opportunity to get that first one, though. This would be probably the best one you could get if you're Mookie here. 1-0 is the count. The pitch. Swung on. Oh, what a catch. Brandon Crawford. Oh, my goodness, what a catch. Damn, what a catch by Brandon Crawford. Now, that is what I'm talking about. That was so close to being a single right over the top. He jumped so high to get the out. Wow. Hey, McGee's like, let's go, baby. That was a big one. And Betts is like, oh, I thought I had it. I thought I had it. More viewers are coming in. They saw the reaction because that was big-time postseason baseball. Brandon Crawford, it was a good contact from Mookie Betts. If it had just gotten a little bit higher, it would have scored a run. No doubt about it. But Brandon Crawford jumped up as high as he possibly could, got his glove on it, and saved a run and a tied ball game. Wow. That's postseason baseball right there. Put that in the highlight books. Put that in the tapes. We got a lot of good defensive plays tonight, man. Taylor, Duggar. Now we got Crawford with probably the biggest and the best one we've seen tonight. Defense has been aplenty in this series, but that was awesome. That was awesome. Woo! Still on a little bit of a high from that. If you guys just missed that, Crawford said, let me go out there, make that big-time catch. He did so, and it saved what could have been a tied ball game for the Dodgers, a tied ball game for the Giants, who were only tied for 0-0. They've had the lead for the last couple of innings off that solo home run from Evan Longoria. Santiago. Hey, what's up? Santiago. It is a 1-0 Giants lead after 7. The Dodgers just had runners on first and second with 2 outs. Betts hit it so close to being a hit, but Brandon Crawford jumped up in the air out of the sky, took it out of the sky, and got the out. So it is still 1-0 after 7. A devastating play if you're the Dodgers. If you're not subscribed to the Dylan Sports Network, do so. We're 3 away from 200. That's a good marker right there. Gotta love to see it. So if you're not subscribed, do so, please. It would definitely help us out. We want to get as many people in here as possible talking some baseball. And right now, we're the only baseball game right now. It's the only one going on. We got no other sports to talk about. We got no other distractions. We're talking specifically Dodgers, Giants, Game 3. I did discuss about some of the other options, like if I can go to the Braves NLCS game, that'd be crazy. But I'm kind of considering it. Like, I'm just saying, that'd be pretty. I'm going to a concert the next day as well, so that'd be pretty dope. That'd be the weekend of our lives, honestly. But we're not there yet. Somebody just subscribed. Hey, thank you very much. Whoever just subscribed, I'm assuming that was Santiago. But if it wasn't, whoever it was, thank you very much. We're 2 subscribers away. 2 subscribers away from 200. So get that number to 200. That's the goal tonight. Goal by the end of the night is to get to 200 subscribers. I would love if we can hit that, man. It'd be awesome. Blake Treinen is in tonight, or is in right now, I should say. 6-5 season for him. 1.99 ERA. He has allowed 5 home runs. So let's see if that plays anything here as we start the top of the 8th. Well, he gets somebody very quickly, and that's going to be a out and left field. Oh, my goodness. That was almost a screw-up by Pollock. So 1 out on 1 pitch. And they're going to show off that Crawford play, of course. Woo, that was sexy. That was so sexy. Betson, oh, come on. I thought I scored it. And McGee was like, hey, bro, you saved me, man. Hey, that was on you. Scherzer said, oh, man. And the Giants were like, yeah, let's go. A lot of different reactions there, but that's what postseason baseball is all about, man. That's awesome. That's good stuff. Duggar is up to plate. 1 out. Top of the 8th here, and that is a ball at the top left corner. 1-0 is the count. Again, 2 subscribers away. By the way, this is not Duggar. I'm sorry about that. It is Dickerson coming into pinch hit. 2 subscribers away for 200. Help us out and get to 200. That'd be dope. 1-0 is the count. And that's a 93-mile-an-hour fastball. It is in for a strike. 1-1. Duvall is in at the bullpen for the Giants, so we'll see if we see him anytime in this game. 25 more outs that need to be collected at the current moment, but he might be coming in the bottom of the 8th. We'll see if he comes in for that, or if McGee will stay. As, 99 miles an hour got right past him. Cody Bellinger is in at first base, so we're getting a lot of movement here. We also know Bellinger has struggled this season immensely, but here lately he's got a couple of good postseason hits, and he's a big at bat when it comes down to it. So swung on and fouled. 1-2 still to count. He could be playing a very important role come the bottom of the 8th or the bottom of the 9th. Somebody else has just subscribed. Yes, sir. 199. We need one more person, just one more, to get to 200 tonight. So if you haven't done it, get it done. I would love you. You know what I mean? As that is swung on and fouled once again. 1-2. So that would be awesome. I'd give you a virtual hug. I'd give the whole crowd a virtual hug if we were able to get to 200 tonight, because that's our next goal, right? That's the goal. There's a big goal coming forward. It's in the field, but it's not really there yet. This one is like right at the face level, right there for the grabbing. We just need it. 1-2 the count, and that is high for Alex Dickerson. 2-2 the count. Bellinger hasn't done anything. Well, he hasn't done anything, but that presence is still there, right? He still can do something coming on. And especially in this game, with one swing of the bat, you want him in there at this point, with all the pinch hits going on. As that is swung on, is that going to go? No. That's going to be an out for Seager. So 2 outs for the Dodgers. Seager said, hey, bro, you were a little close to me there. I didn't really like that, but I still was able to collect the out. He said, hey, let's talk. We're good? Okay, we're good. Get out of my way. Yeah, he said, hey, whoa. That was a little too close for comfort. But Seager said, ooh, okay. You know what I mean? It happens. I like that, though. It's kind of funny. As long as it doesn't give the runner a hit, as Donovan Solano is up here, 280 batting average, 7 home runs, and 31 RBIs for him this season. As he swings at the first pitch, and it is fouled back. So the Dodgers still have a little bit of work to do. They need to get off or get out there and get these outs against the Giants offense, and then they got to go back out there and try to get a run in the bottom of the 8th and the bottom of the 9th. Coming up for the Dodgers will be the heart of the lineup. We'll have Turner, Seager, I always say Turner, Seager, and Turner, but to determine it, it's Trey Turner, Corey Seager, and Justin Turner coming up. I just don't understand all these Dodgers players are known to hit the best home runs, cannot hit one though. Yeah, I get it. But also look at the Yankees, right? They were a whole home run team and they lost the wild card game. So it's not all about home runs when it gets down to it. Now they only need one, but it is what it is. I get your point though. 0-2 is the pitch, and top of the zone, 100 miles an hour, but that is a ball. Again, 1 subscriber away from 200. Help us out here, get to 200 if you haven't already. We'll see if Solano can get a hit and extend the inning, or if we're going to go to the Dodgers' bottom of the 8th. The 1-2, low. 2-2 is the count. Big postseason baseball feel right now. I can feel it. It hasn't been the Red Sox and Rays 14-run games or whatever, but it hasn't even been the Dodgers 9-2 in Game 2 or anything like that, or the Giants slugging it. It's been a pitching duel. It's been the situational baseball, and sometimes you got to appreciate games like this, especially in the offensive nature of baseball in this day and age. 2-2 is the count, and it's fouled back. Sometimes you get these really epic games, and if we're still in a 1-run game going into the bottom of the 9th, man, that could be some real drama when it gets right down to it. So as we see the Giants bullpen, the Giants bench, we're seeing a lot of reactions here. We're seeing what's going on, and what's going on also is you can subscribe to the Dillon Sports Network. Again, you'll be drunk every time you hear me say that, but I'll keep promoting it until we get to 200 tonight. 2-2, fouled back once again. Once we hit that mark, I'll stop telling about subscribe, or I'll tell you to subscribe, but that's the big mark we want to get to by the end of the night. So that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Man, my stomach is still hurting, and my nose is still very congested. So, but we're still here. We're still talking baseball. So we're very happy about baseball. 2-2 the count. And did he go? He went. Solano went. He struck out. He said, I didn't swing, no doubt. No. But he's got to walk. So we're going to the bottom of the 8th. It is still 1-0 Giants. Let's get hyped. Trey Turner, Corey Seager, Justin Turner, big at-bats coming up for the Dodgers. They need to get a run on the board. They could be this inning. Now, remember, there was a big stat that we saw earlier that's kind of be playing important in this situation, and that's the fact that the 6 through 9 hitters for the Dodgers in the last 2 games have been really, really good. And the Dodgers 1 through 5 hitters in the last 2 games have done jack nothing. So, it is what it is. Are the Dodgers going to be able to rely on the 5 through 9 or the 6 through 9 hitters, or can the Dodgers get something out of their most productive at bats? They got Turner, they've got Seager, they've got Justin Turner. They've got Chris Taylor, who hit that big home run in the NL wildcard game. Is somebody going to produce that's a little bit higher up on their roster, on their depth chart, if you will? So we'll see about that. If you're just joining in, subscribe to the Dillon Sports Network. Here's your update. It's 1-0 Giants going into the bottom of the 8th. The Giants' one run came from an Evan Longoria solo home run to start off the top of the 5th inning. Scherzer pitched well. He pitched 7 complete innings, but he gave up the 1 home run, so he's still chalked up on the loss right now if it happens. Now, Jake McGee was very close to giving up at least 1 run in the previous bottom of the 7th inning, but a fantastic catch by Brandon Crawford was able to get the job done, and the Giants did not surrender a game-tying run in that situation. So a lot of stuff was at play in that inning. It didn't end up to turn out to be anything, but we still got a lot of close baseball left to be played. A lot of enticing baseball, a lot of exciting stuff to see here. So don't leave. Don't change the channel on your TV. Don't change the channel on your YouTube. Don't go anywhere else. You want to stick around and stay for the best baseball content around. The best baseball live stream you can get is right here on the Dylan Sports Network. The most consistent streams that you can get will be right here. Just me. It's just me. I'm a one-man show. I do have my pillow right here. So what? So be it. I need comfortability. I'm on this couch talking baseball, talking sports. I'm not on talking baseball, but I am talking about baseball. And I'm here to give you all the content that you need. If you want to chat a little bit about baseball here as well, we can talk about baseball because that is important right now. That's our big topic of conversation. And also, if you want your buddies, you want to show this to your buddy, say, hey, that was a guy I watched the other night, watched some good streams. Boom, you got it right here because we are reacting to it. More people are coming in. I like it. Let's talk baseball. Let's react. Let's watch it as a group. Let's watch this big moment here as maybe something can happen. Maybe it happens in this inning. Maybe it happens in the bottom of the ninth. I'm building up the story as much as anybody else. Camilo Duvall, I should say, is in for the Giants. They were showing Bryant there, so whoever the camera guy is, good job. First pitch to Trey Turner is a strike, 87 miles an hour. Camilo Duvall, 5-1 this season with a 3 ERA exactly, 37 strikeouts, 9 walks. He's given up 4 home runs. In the NLDS, he has had 1 inning and he got 1 strikeout. The second offering is a strike and fouled away. So 0-2 is the count. Again, also get to that. We can get that 200 subscriber mark tonight. Somebody can hit that button tonight and it would make my night. It really would. It would really make me happy, Trey Turner is 0 for 3 tonight. So they really would like to get him on board to start the inning. The ball way outside, and it is 1-2. It only takes one person, to be the number 200. For me to come up there and be like, hey, let me give you a hug, my man. You'd be the best. You'd be the best. Well, all the subscribers tonight would be the best. All 200 of you would be the best. But number 200 would be pretty cool, too. 1-2 is the count. That is outside 99 miles an hour. I think Duvall's strategy has been pretty plain and simple. It's let me get the ball past you, except it hasn't been in the pen. Oh, and Kenley Jansen is up for the Dodgers. Even in a one-run game, you got to use him there. I think that's a good call. Kenley Jansen will be up. He's in the bullpen. 2-2 the count after Duvall has thrown 2 consecutive balls. Here we go. Swung on from Turner. Right there, and Bryant's got it. Out number 1. Now, that's a big out. Longoria was able to pick that up and get the out. So that's a big first out. Again, nothing is over, not even close. We're only 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. But getting Trey Turner out there, a guy that's one of the best in all of baseball, or at least here in 2021, getting him out was pretty important. And Turner also lost his helmet on the run there. He's like, whoa, that is important. That is an important out. So now it is Corey Seager. As we're going to type this in. That's not how you type that. First offering to him. Swung on right field. Foul. That was a good swing at it. A good hack at it. But no dice on that one. So it's going to be an 0-1 count. Again, 1 away. We can get there tonight, boys. I can see it. I can feel it in the bones. Corey Seager, I don't know what he's doing. He's getting that bat looked up. Yeah, he's got to spray something on the bat. We're really wasting time here, aren't we? He said, I want to get a hit. I ain't worried about it. I understand it. It's a big moment. I don't want to be offline. I want to see my subscribers here. It's an 0-1 count. Duvall been using his speed to try to get guys out, and he did get Trey Turner out. Let's see if he can get Corey Seager out with that. 0-1's the count. Swung on and fouled back. 0-2. So that was 101 according to the commentary. Jeez. Corey Seager's 0 for 2 with a walk. You can see that fastball. I mean, it is right near the middle of the zone, but it's very hard to hit. You know, even if you make contact, that's hard to get anything out of. So, big stuff there. 0-2 is the count. We'll see if Duvall throws it again. The pitch. Wow, 100 once again. Way out of the zone, though. So 1-2. Like I said, the 1 through 5 hitters have really struggled for the Dodgers here in the last 2 games. You know, it's all been about the 6 through 9 guys, and we're right here at the number 3 spot. They need to get a hit. 1-2 the count. Low. And that was the first non-100-mile-an-hour fastball of the entire at-bat. Actually, no, there was a slider in the first pitch, but still, slider and fastball. That's been the healthy diet of fastball and slider for Duvall. We'll see if he continues that. Just tries to pick apart that out. Try to get something there. As Turner, Justin Turner, is on deck. 2-2 your count. Swung on and good contact to left field. We're not going to be enough. Oh, my goodness. That ball must have died from the wind, and it's 2 outs. He was almost at the warning track and then ran forward to go collect that out. But he does get the out. So 2 outs now, and Justin Turner will be at bat. He does have one of the Dodgers' 5 hits. The hits have come from the following: Albert Pujols, who's not in the game anymore. He went 2 for 2 in his 2 at-bats. Steven Souza Jr. got a hit in his time. Will Smith got a hit in his time. And then Justin Turner also has a single. In fact, the only person to not have a hit in a very important situation, well, I guess Pujols didn't either, but you know, you catch my drift. Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. Justin Turner is up. Duvall's first offering to him, whoa, 99 miles an hour, and a fastball way up there. I think Duvall is either trying to throw it fast and get it in the zone, but he just throws it like way too high and nobody out there, or he gets it right in the zone and nobody can hit him. So when he's in the zone, he's good. One of them. Ooh, nice. 96 mile an hour. That ball got right underneath it. Just sank at the last second and got him there. 1-1. Your count. That was an absolute beauty. I like that pitch a lot, actually. That was beautiful. 1-1. Ooh, another one. Might have fouled that off, but that still counts as a strike in my book and everybody else's book. So 1-2 the count. Again, Turner can easily be one of those guys to get you 1 pitch, 1 hit, and 1 run on the board, but he hasn't done it just quite yet. Duvall's trying to keep this shutout alive. If you guys are not subscribed to the Dylan Sports Network, do so. We're talking baseball right now. We're doing a big stream. 1-2 is the count. Ooh, that didn't get called a strike. Wow. That was right at the corner, and according to the strike zone that they have here on TV, it was a strike. And according to the ump, I would have thought he would have called it a strike, but he didn't do so. So 2-2 is your offering here. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, contact is made. I believe that's going to be an out for Yastrzemski. It will be. So nothing doing from the 2, 3, 4 hitters for the Dodgers. We're going to the top of the 9th inning. Yastrzemski, Posey, Crawford. Can they give insurance for the Giants when we go to the top of the 9th? Maybe it's all about postseason baseball. That's big-time stuff. We're doing more streams consistently. I'm having fun. Let's talk baseball, gentlemen. Or ladies. You know, I actually don't know the YouTube studio stats on that, on my viewership there. But if you guys want to add to the 200 subscriber, you can definitely do so. I'm not condemning you to do so. I would very much appreciate it if you did, actually. Where is the analytics on my stuff there? We've got a good amount of views tonight. Hey, I like that. Thank you guys for the views. Also, thank you guys for the subscribers. Again, we need 1 more to get to 200, but we've gotten a lot of views, it looks like. What's our audience here? 88.8% male and 11.2% female. Doggy, hey, what's up, man? What's going on, bro? We're having fun. We're talking baseball, man. Having a good time. 11.2% on the female demographic. Apparently, my number one demographic is the 25 to 34 range, which makes a lot of sense. Actually, no. Yeah, and then second is, hey, dog, you're going to subscribe? Hey, thanks, man. Thanks, man. 35 to 44 is actually third. So that's cool. Hey, thank you, man. 200 now. We're at 200 subscribers. Let's go. Watching the game right now. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love it. Gotta love it. It's good. It's a good game, man. You know what? It's not the high action, or I should say it's not the amount of runs, the offensive scoring and all that, but it's a really fun game. So, yeah, very excited to talk about this top of the ninth inning, bottom of the ninth inning. I'm going to put something in our Discord here. But very happy, very excited about what's going on here in the bottom of the ninth. Rooting for Dodgers? I'm not really rooting for either. I'm not a fan of either of these teams. I'm just hoping for a good game. I guess in technicality, if I want the walk-off here, the sensationalized stuff, yeah, maybe. But no, I'm not really cheering for either of these teams. So if you guys are, though, that's cool with me. I'm vibing. I'm rocking here. Ultra, hey, thanks, man. I know we're talking on Discord right now. And yes, I did. Crazy finish. That was a crazy finish in Baltimore over there. All right, top of the ninth inning. This has been a pretty good one, as they're talking about as well. So very happy about that. Honestly, some of the streams have had, have not had enough of the action. We want more action. So yeah, it's chill. We're real chill here. We're having good times. I'm talking a lot, but this is the vibes we want. Kenley Jansen is here. 38 out of 43 converted saves. He has 2.22 ERA. He got the NL wildcard win on his one inning pitched. And here we go. Mike Yastrzemski is up to bat. First pitch to him. Whoa, 91 miles an hour, not even close. He is 0 for 3 tonight with 2 flyouts, though. So he has not been consistent. Surprised that Kenley's in there. I like it. I know that if you only get one run in the bottom of the ninth, you're going to probably have to use him again. But you know what? Go for it. Go for it and use your closer here. I think it's worth it in this situation. So 1-0 is your count here to Yastrzemski. The 1-0 right at the corner, and it's a strike. Again, not really consistent with the strike zone tonight from the umpire, but he called this one a strike. That is a strike. He just didn't get that one in the bottom of the eighth. But you know what? What do I know? I'm not really an umpire, I don't really have that authority. The 1-1 count to Yastrzemski. Here it is, and that's high. 2-1 the count. If you're the Dodgers, you obviously want to get to the bottom of the ninth, only down 1. You definitely don't want to have to go up an even more of a deficit here. You haven't really gotten anything going. There has been some good hits, but they haven't done anything. I don't know, man. There's been a lot of inconsistency on my part just seeing them watching this whole game. That's how I feel. 2-1, and a nice pitch right there by Jansen. Got Yastrzemski swinging that, so it's 2-2. It's also not Angel Hernandez, so I guess that's good. As another subscriber, another person just subscribed. Hey, 201. Now the goal to 300, baby. We'll get there soon. Phantom Cat 652, Dodger fan. Hey, good stuff. Maybe they can win tonight. I'm looking forward to a nice finish as well. 2-2 and swung on and fouled. I know you can probably hear a little bit of the audio. I like to hear a little bit of the commentary in my background. I know I'm talking for the majority of it, but sometimes when something's not happening, I like to hear that. Another person just subscribed. Hey, 202. Keep it going, boys. You know what? I like that. That's respect. We're giving more of these streams. That's cool. Augie's also a Dodgers fan, so a couple of the guys in the stream are excited to see a Dodgers finish. We'll see if we get a Dodgers finish tonight. 2-2 is the count to Yastrzemski. And Jansen delivers. And that's strike 3, 93 miles an hour. Perfect pitch. Got him striking out. Looking. Yastrzemski's frustrated. He was at 0 for 4 tonight with a couple of strikeouts. And that one, he just let go right past him. Who am I rooting for? I'm not really rooting for anybody in particular. I'm not a fan of either of these teams. I guess Dodgers. I'm leaning a little bit more towards Dodgers, even though I like the story of the Giants this year. But, it makes for good streams if the walk-off happens on stream. So I guess technically Dodgers, but not really for either. If that's the answer I can give you, One out here in the bottom of the ninth, or top of the ninth, I should say. Buster Posey is up. Us Dodgers need to score now if we got to beat these Dodgers. Absolutely. It's do or die in this game if that happens. Ooh, 94 miles an hour at the top of the zone. And that's strike one. Buster Posey was looking for a hit. He did not get it. He is 1 for 3 tonight. He is one of the better hitters for the Giants all year. This is the heart of the lineup for the Giants as well. So let's not immediately go to the bottom of the ninth here thinking it's a 1-0 ball game. It could definitely be something different getting that situation. Here's the 0-1 delivery. And, ooh, another good one. Another one floated right down there. Yeah, man, the Giants have looked amazing. That's the thing. The Vegas is going to lose a ton of money if they keep going forward. My favorite baseball team, it's a damn shame that they're my favorite baseball team because of right now, but it is the Rangers. I grew up with the Rangers. I grew up in Texas. I'm in Texas right now. But they're not good, but you know what I mean. As 0-2, and what a strike. Strike 3, got him on 3 pitches. Next for the Dodgers, it'll be Chris Taylor coming up. It'll be Taylor, Pollock, and Souza, 5, 6, and 7 hitters when we get there. Thank God it's not Astros. Yeah, no. I definitely cheered for them back in 2017 when they went to the World Series and all that. But when they started to cheat, it was taken over. Mike Trout never getting. Oh no. Yeah, he's never going. I mean, that's an unfortunate situation. One of the greatest baseball players of all time, Braves 1 game away from winning. Yeah, I might actually want to go to that Braves NLCS game when it goes down to it if they win. If they go to the NLCS. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Crawford fouls off. But yeah, I'm going to Georgia in a couple of weeks actually for a concert, and the night before would be Game 6 of the NLCS in Atlanta. So that would be awesome. But that's a pipeline dream. I even have to clear that with my buddy here, who would probably not want to spend that money. Respectfully, I'd have to take that out of my own savings as well, but we'll see. All right. The 0-1 offering. Here's the pitch. And that is a ball, 94 miles an hour. Yes, the Rays got eliminated from the Red Sox. That was a crazy series. It was only a 4-game series out of 5, and a lot of stuff happened, though. 2 Red Sox walk-offs. Astros didn't win. The game was actually postponed. So Game 4 of that and the White Sox is going to be tomorrow at like 1 o'clock Central Time. And personally, I want the White Sox to win that game so we can stream Wednesday night between the White Sox and the Astros. That'd be a cool stream as well because I want to stream on Wednesday. Don't think I'll be able to stream tomorrow. But no game tonight on a postponement. As we're over 3 hours on the stream, boys. 1-2 your count. Top of the ninth. Can Kenley Jansen get a 1-2-3 inning to go to the bottom of the ninth with just a 1-run deficit for the Dodgers? Here's the 1-2 offering. And it swung on and fouled. Crawford staying alive for the Giants to try to get a run. As we're going to add something here. Boom. If you're just joining us, it's 1-0. Giants, top of the ninth. They're still swinging, but they got to try to get something here, maybe a little of insurance. We'll see how that goes, if it's anything like that. 1-2 the count. Here we go again. Kenley Jansen on the offering. Swung on and missed. 94 miles an hour in the middle of the zone, and he got him going. So we're going to the bottom of the ninth, ladies and gentlemen. The drama is up. The Dodgers have a chance to tie into the bottom of the ninth on 1 swing or try to go for the win. Bauer's coming back in blue next season. Well, we'll see. He had a lot of those allegations come out, and I don't really know what the future is for him. If that's going to get all cleared up, there's still plenty of months away from him getting that situation. But if you're just joining us, the Giants just got out in order in the top of the ninth, so we got a big bottom of the ninth. Grab your friends. Grab everybody you know that watches baseball because we got a big bottom of the ninth here. But the Dodgers, can the Dodgers get a comeback going? Can the Dodgers get that 1 run to go into extra innings? Because you know me, I guess we would want even more baseball here. If you're a Dodgers fan like Phantom Cat or like Doggy, you want them to win right now, right? You want them to get this 2 runs and get it going. But I guess at the very least, you want them to extend this game. That's what you need them to do first and foremost, is to extend the game. So one swing of the at-bat would be big. A couple of swings of the bat would be huge. Their biggest and best opportunity was in the 7th inning when Souza got a hit and Will Smith got a hit. They had an opportunity on first and second. Betts got a good swing that would have driven a run, but Brandon Crawford did his best Superman impression, got the catch and the out that forced no runners to the plate. It would have scored a run had it gotten over the glove of Crawford. But Crawford said, no, I'm good. I don't really want that today. I want to get the out and keep the runs going. So that was the best opportunity for the for the Dodgers. Now they can maybe have the best opportunity since that point, or the second best opportunity of the entire game for them to get it going. They only had 5 hits. I guess the Giants have only had 3, but one of their hits is going to be the most important. Yeah, Albert was gone. This was his first playoff game since 2014 because the Angels suck, and he got 2 hits. So, you know what? Not a bad little there. Bauer has been uploading about baseball stuff on Maybe. He's working on his return. I know he's got his YouTube channel. I haven't watched it recently. You know, he's a good pitcher. He's a very good pitcher. We'll just see about that stuff. I'm going to stray away from talking about that whole situation right now, but he could come back soon. We'll see. If you guys are just joining in, more people are coming in. I like it. Subscribe, Dylan Sports Network here for more big MLB streams, more NFL streams. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty, ladies and gentlemen. As now they're showing off the defensive highlights. Taylor had a really good catch earlier. Duggar had a really good catch in center field. The play of the game was Brandon Crawford. Taylor also made another exceptional sliding catch. Donovan Solano had a really good diving play. And then, yes, the Crawford out. I know that my Dodgers fans are very happy to talk about those great defense plays, but we must discuss it in the situation. Here we go. Bottom of the 9th inning. Let's go. And that's a strike, 87 miles an hour. The ball's still in the game for the Giants. So your 5, 6, and 7 hitters are up. Taylor, Pollock, and it will be Souza right now as those 3 guys. Maybe somebody else comes in for Souza if there's 2 outs here. But Chris Taylor, he got the home run to walk it off in the wild card game. Can he have some magic here? 0-1. Swung on and into center field. Not good contact made. That's out number 1. He got jammed right there. So I'm happy you guys are joining us for the finish. Again, thank you for 200 subscribers. We're at 202. If you hadn't subscribed, do so as we get to the bottom of the 9th here. Duvall just got Turner on 2 pitches here. So I'm happy more people are coming in for this big finish. Dang, yeah, I know. That was a big, important first down. A.J. Pollock is up. He's got 21 home runs this season, so maybe he can provide that big swing. Yeah, Phantom Cat, they weren't any better in Game 3. I'm telling you that right now. They were not that good today. First pitch. Swung on Pollock. And is that going to be a playable ball for the Giants? And no. Wow, Yastrzemski and Bryant were trying to go get that ball, but they did not catch it in foul territory. That was a very weird run attempt to get that. So he swung at first pitch, but no, did not get the out. You can spam the chat all you want. Hey, I'm all here for it. As long as it's not offensive, I'm cool with it. Pollock is a hitting machine. Well, he needs to be a hitting machine for the Giants or for the Dodgers to get here. Gavin Lux is on deck as well. As I brought up, it was Steven Souza Jr. earlier, and he got a hit, but Gavin Lux is on deck for the Dodgers. Where's Gary Sheffield? He ain't coming in this situation. I promise you that. 0-1, the counts to Pollock. He needs to get a hit here. Wouldn't be the worst thing, but definitely a big thing here as he swings and misses 100 miles an hour from the ball. More people are coming in. Subscribe. We got a big stream. We got a big finish to this game, big conclusion. Alvarez is in the bullpen for the Giants just in case something happens. MVP for Mookie. Well, he can maybe get the MVP of the postseason. You won't get it in the regular season. I'll tell you that right now. But he's still one of the best in all of baseball. I'll say that much. 0-2 here to Pollock. And did he swing? He got a strike. Strike 3 called. Pollock is arguing. I think it was a strike. And now there's 2 away. The drama, the tension is there. That was a good pitch. Oh, that was close. Man, that was close right there. I think they even called him just on the ball was in the zone and not even the swing. But got the second out there. I don't think that was a full swing. Now, I don't think that was a full swing. I think he was calling it for a strike in the zone. But 2 outs, and here comes Gavin Lux. He is their last opportunity to get something going. He has 7 home runs and 46 RBIs this season, 242 batting average. Can he provide a little bit of hope for LA, as that is ball 1? The next batter will be Will Smith if Gavin Lux can get on first base. Dodgers are down to their last out right now, and we are in for some big stuff here. Can the Giants finish with a shutout, a 1-0 shutout? Very rare in this league. 1 out. Swung on, and Lux gets into center field, deep, and it is out at the warning track. Oh, my goodness, Gavin tried to get it going, but it is over, ladies and gentlemen. It is over. The Giants get the 1-0 win. It was a good swing, a good attempt to get a home run, but no dice. And the Giants come out with a 1-0 victory. The only run of the game was on an Evan Longoria home run into left field at the top of the 5th inning. Man, the Dodgers lose at home. Gavin had a good swing. He got about as good of a swing as you could hope for. Good game. You know, this was a hard-earned win for the Giants. And now game 4 will be still in LA. Gavin's like, come on, man. I thought I had it. I thought I had it. And Doval's like, oh, thank you. It wasn't a hit, but you know what? He tried his best. That was a good effort. That was a good effort all the way across the board. We had a good one tonight. So, you know what? Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. Yes, Phantom Cat, it is must win for the Dodgers for the next 2 games. You got to win tomorrow, and you got to win the day after that. Hopefully, we can get a stream in here for any of the other games, and we'll hopefully stream Wednesday. I think it will be the next time we get a stream in if the White Sox and Astros go to Game 5 on Wednesday. So, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network. I very much appreciate you guys subscribing tonight, getting me to 200. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. We're going to grow more. We're going to do more streams, baseball, NFL, NCAA football, all that good stuff. Any way you look at it, we're going to be working and grinding to get more streams out here. So thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned. Also, somebody just subscribed. Thank you very much. So 203, we ended the night with 203 at the end. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Again, follow me on Twitter as well for any more updates. If you're not subscribed already, it's at the Dilly Vanilli. Let me spell it out. The, you know how to spell that. Dilly, D-I-L-L-Y, V-A-N-I-L-L-Y. So follow me on Twitter to get those updates. Did the Rangers make it to the playoffs? No, because we absolutely suck. But I'm focused on my Cowboys for the football, at least for Texas. You know, because screw the Astros, right? But yeah, don't worry about that. We're gonna be back on here very soon. So for Dylan Sports Network, thank you guys. Join me soon for another stream. Peace out.